It's lit.
And we here.
It's too lit.
I learned how to zoom puppy cam.
Hey,
So now puppy cam is a little bit zoomed in.
that's why I said it was lit.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Puppy cam.
Yeah, we have a puppy
know.
cam, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are puppies in the room.
Yeah, it's over on twitch.tv/why am I saying that name, because all of you are already here.
Yeah.
Well, commercial won't stop playing, and I would like the commercial to shut the fuck up.
The puppies are so fucking
Shut the
cute. Look at
fuck
them.
up.
Have you considered subscribing to the Summoners Network so you wouldn't have to watch those stupid fucking ads, Nightshade? Because you can do that.
I think they still play the ads, don't they?
If
Oh.
you're subscribed, you don't see ads. No.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Bullshit.
That's the perk.
Fuck yeah.
That's the perk. You don't
Fuck
see
yeah.
ads.
Imagine seeing ads but being subscribed.
That one
Oh,
dog's
hell.
ear.
I don't watch enough.
No,
I don't
dog
watch
ear
enough
bend.
Twitch,
Please
dude.
fix it.
Yeah, one dog ear bend.
Please fix Daisy's ear.
It's just gonna
Is
go
that
back.
Just please fix it.
is their name really Daisy?
Yep, it's Daisy and Dante.
Daisy!
Yeah.
Daisy! Where's
I-
the
I-
idea?
I would have
There you
loved that
go.
dog.
She
started
her
barking.
her ear's fixed.
I'm so sad that comp didn't become more popular and we didn't get to hear it every game.
Look, there's still time.
There's still time. The patch just happened.
The puppies are so fucking cute. I can't stand it. Look at them. Look at them sit.
I was talking to my mom last night, and she said that she's probably going to be in the hospital for 5 to 6 weeks.
Yikes.
So there's at least 3 more weeks of puppy cam. So
Oh
Damn.
Donate today.
I need to put like channel point things on there where like freaking so many channel points to like drop a treat in.
You should
Like
put
this.
you should put a donation that for like every certain amount of money, it's just instead of the actual tabletop, it's just the puppy cam for a certain amount of time.
Yes.
Donate today.
That'd be
Donate
the
today.
that'd be the
Only see
best.
puppy
That'd be the best. Just forget, like, instead of having
That's
puppy
the
cam.
best incentive. I would pay $100 to be like, yeah, let's have like a full 10 minutes
for
of
every
just puppy cam.
no guys, for every $10, you guys get 10 minutes of just full puppy cam. Donate today. Come on. Don't
Like,
you want to see the
you know
puppies
how-
close up?
You know how in like some of the other streams we have like the small puppy cam up in the top right.
We know you guys are hoarding money for 5 darps, but can you please funnel it here?
But no, like what I was saying is like, you know how we have the small puppy cam up at the top right, like sometimes
Yeah.
whenever we do the actual
Mhm.
game,
Mhm.
they donate, and then the small puppy cam turns into the actual game, and
Yeah,
the
there we
big
go, that's
part
what I mean.
turns into puppy cam.
Yeah, the game keeps going, but people don't see the tokens or anything. It's just puppy cam. It's great, guys. Come on, it's a great idea. Donate to it.
I'm gonna unzoom. Whoop, whoop,
Look at that.
whoop,
Look, no,
whoop,
look, she's just right there. She's just like, donate. Give me, so cute.
That's Dante.
What kind of dogs are they?
They're Chihuahua mix Yorkies.
The dog kind.
Yeah.
Chihuahua Yorkie?
Yeah.
Short.
They're
I have
they're
had-
chorkies.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Turkeys.
The only bad experience I've ever had with a dog is Yorkshire. Like just a purebred Yorkshire, and I hated them.
I honestly like these are the only Yorkies I've ever seen that I've been able to tolerate, and that's literally just
'cause-
because they're cute.
Because they're mixed.
Well, it's
Yeah,
just
you-
because they're cute. Because like honestly, like they're assholes.
Yeah, no,
Very good
my-
donations coming in.
my cousin had 2 Yorkies. One of them was named Peanut, and the other one was Steffi. Peanut was all right, but unfortunately, Peanut was like walking like a crab because like it swallowed a peach pit, and obviously, that shit didn't work well. So it was like living on borrowed time after that. But Steffi was like a giant asshole. Like every time I tried to pet her, she would just bark and growl and like scream and be like, "Why won't you let me love you?" And then eventually, it would just whenever she would like bark at me, I'd just scream at her, "Shut up! Shut up!" And then eventually, my cousin called my mom, and she was distraught. And she's like, "Oh my God, Steffi's gone." And Mom's like, "What happened?" It's like, "An owl took her."
Oh no!
Oh
my
no!
God. So they were
Wait.
they used to live in the Pocono Mountains.
Oh my god.
Owls are a big thing.
Yeah,
Dude,
owls are-
like,
I thought this was gonna. I thought this was gonna end on like a good note.
No.
No, it ended with
Dude,
the dog dying.
Stop.
Yeah, I remember the story.
Dude, fucking
It's
owls
more
don't.
com- Yeah, no,
Well, owls
fuck
don't.
around.
Owls do not fuck you. They're
No.
literally impossible to hear coming.
Yeah.
Yo, you
can't-
fucking always hear dogs getting taken by fucking eagles and owls,
Yeah.
but you never hear your pet owl being stolen by a fucking dog. What the fuck?
No, and my
Because no
mom
dog is strong
and,
enough to take my owl.
and my cousin like got to like apparently she was doing dishes and then all of a sudden she hears and then like she sees like this big brown fucking owl thing just coming down like just leaving and she's like no come back.
And the main Harry Potter theme fucking starts playing as the owl flies away.
That actually
Don't
kind
do,
of reminds me of
don't, don't.
That
Flies
actually,
to
kind of reminds
fail.
me of a, that actually kind of reminds me of a video where it was like
It's so
someone had like
sad.
released a baby bunny they found, and just as they released the bunny, an eagle came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Oh no!
I remember that video.
And then the fucking DuckTales moon theme starts playing as it starts getting carried higher and higher into the sky.
I hate how
and
you
you
were
hear
memeing
the
on this, but
bunny.
it's
You
funny.
hear the bunny scream, and you're just like, "What the fuck? I didn't know they made noise."
Yeah, they do. Everything makes noise.
Yeah, if you pinch it hard enough.
All right, so now that we've weeded out all the basic casuals that only come here for like licks and shits, how's it going, real gamers that have stuck behind us all this time and listened to this crazy, ridiculous story? What the fuck?
Like, also, what the fuck?
I'm fucking mortified at the idea that anything could just pick up my animals and leave.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
I'm at Zen from the recap today. I have to go and pick up the ramen that we ordered from Skip the Dishes. I have to go to my apartment and pick that up. So
What
I'll
if-
be back in
what if
like
we
2 or
hold-
3 minutes.
What if we hold off until you're back to do the recap? Then
Oh my God,
I won't be.
I got to, and then eventually I got to see it because they had cameras.
Okay, we're done.
I was just like, "Ah, karma's a bitch, isn't it?"
I'm really
Should've let
sorry
me
about your dog or your mother's was it your aunt's dog? One of your family members' dogs. Your cousin's dog. I'm really sorry about it.
It's that one dog. That one dog I hated to death. Every other dog I've had no problems with.
Glad.
I wish I could give them more toys to play with, but they already killed Mechagodzilla.
This was when it was
Oh.
like
I mean, he wasn't that.
13.
He was kind of a pushover, to be honest.
Mecha Godzilla. I mean, Mecha King Ghidorah. I mean, what?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Now they're fighting.
Important to
This-
remember.
This is the deleted footage from Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Puppies.
They're fighting because they're small. They don't know how to resolve their differences in any other way.
Oh my God! I remember when I first went to get Abel, and he had a sister, and the moment we brought him home, my mom was like, "I'm so upset we didn't get the sisters."
So Avatar.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Let's watch this.
I love Puppy Cam as much as the next person, but we need, but you know, this could end up being part of the curse if we don't hurry up.
Look, I don't know. They don't have to see the board and the tokens. We can do the recap while the puppy cam plays. We
That's
still
very
have to
true.
do that, right, Linda?
That's very true. That's very true.
It's just jumping at it.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah,
thing
you
is,
want
you
me
know,
to
I
do the
can't
recap
follow
now?
the action with because I have to hold the thing to follow the action. You see, and they're going over to the part where like they have their P pad, so I don't want to go over there.
Give them some privacy.
Fucking fine, I will. God,
They're peeing.
I'm just gonna put it right here so that when they're done peeing, then they can come back and then they can fight for our amusement. With that being said, though, I'm pretty sure that like I just now realized that because we're in the Avatar game, the things are slightly different. So like we've been hiding Big Chat the entire time, and it's been so much better, has it not, Chat? And so anyway, so we're gonna be heading over to the actual room now. With Pupper Cam up in the top right. Thank you very much earlier for the 500 biats. Zenix says, "Fuck it, it's too adorable. I have to give bits. Pretty much, this is $9.99. That's why bits suck. That is exactly why bits suck so much. But with all that being said, Lindo, you said that you did want to do the recap today. Did you not?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You want to do
I'm
it,
gonna
Lindo?
do it.
You sure you want to do it? I mean, we don't
Yeah,
have you don't
sure.
have to.
I want my fake card. Let me do it.
Lindo, what happened last game?
Cool. So last time on Avatar, Jin made his way to meet Oma, so the two of them could meet Oma's friend. And Sudi went off to do her own thing. Then Jin was interrupted and saw Prim. So, the two had a brief reunion, caught up with each other, and we unfortunately found out that Jim was missing alongside the prisoners. They tried to, from what we found out from Prim, they tried to assist the Fire Nation with the information that everyone had gathered. Dalto ended up staying behind, but other Water Tribe members went with them to aid the Fire Nation, and a decent amount of them were killed during the trip. The Fire Lord's brother tried to, get Lenoa to come to the capital, but instead, Lenoa sent Prim and Klim and informed Jin that Castle Lenoa was against invading due to the damage that would be caused to innocent people. And we also found out that he might be getting replaced by someone else in the Fire Nation who would be more willing to, listen to what the Fire Nation wants to do. Prim also informed Jin that Prim also informed Jin that the person she was talking to was Raichi, who was basically a mastermind of the art of war. And Prim also told Jim that there was someone who gave them information that no one else should have been able to get apart from those in the war room, and basically pointed out the person who was, the person with the big bright parasol, and also told Jin that Clem will be talking to the lady later on the balcony. And Prim eventually made her way to Clem and the rest of the people. And Jin made his way to Raichi, Oma's friend, and the two had a small talk. Eventually, the rest of the group made their way inside, and Duncan took guard at the door. Meili, Akira, and Yuki looked around, seeing who they could talk to, who they can smooth with, and eventually Meili saw someone from her dance troupe. That person was the person with the bright parasol, who is called Meiko or Koama or something like that. I'm sure I got one of those names right. Anyway,
Definitely.
they had a reunion, they talked to each other. Meili found out that the group basically disbanded after she left, and Mako stayed in the Fire Nation, and unfortunately came during the whole invasion thing, and basically never left afterwards, just because, the Fire Nation needed some entertainment, I assume. She asked if Meili would want to perform together, and basically asked Meili to, keep her umbrella up in the air while she does the dancing. Meanwhile, Luca and the Filer's brother were just chilling, sitting next to each other. And then we went back to the inside of the palace, where, Nuan and Ichibei were talking, having a nice conversation. We learned that Nuan was fine with the Filer's brother and didn't mind calling him uncle because she was basically, giving her a decent amount of space, and also felt that the Fire Lord was limiting her growth by just not giving her the serum. And then we also found out that Nuan felt regret for killing Ryan's master and didn't want Ryan to feel sad. Ichibei was like, I can't forgive the Fire Lord's brother easily because he almost got us killed. And rather than focusing what happened in the past, just focus on what's going on now, and reveal to Nuon that Kuzan, also known as Boruto's dad, also known as Norichigo,
Norichigo.
was an Oni. But that guy was an Oni, and the two of them would talk to each other. Then Raichi and Jin had their talk about the past and the things they had in common, like hating the Avatar. You know, something that a lot of people in this world have in common. And Raichi noticed the beads that Jin was wearing because of dreams. And, in this game, dreams really mean something very important or nothing at all. Who knows? And Raichi talked about how Raichi asked Jin if he would change anything in his past. Jin was like, nah, I'm happy with how things are currently. And yeah, it was a nice small talk they had. And we also found out that Raichu was called the Eye of the Storm, which Jin and him cringed about. Um, then later on, we went back to the Fire Lord's brother and Luca, and it got more dark. And then he was about to move, and Luca was kind of suspicious about that, but turns out he was just lighting up the place so it wasn't too dark. And they talked about the colors of their flames and how his brother's flames had changed colors, and basically when Nuon left, his flames ended up becoming green and they stayed green. And they talked about the trial in the dragon, and we learned that the dragon asked about the Fire Lord's brother's family, specifically his sister. And for the Fire Lord's brother, the trial was pretty much easy. For the Fire Lord, it almost left him dead, and his sister was straight up killed. And yeah, and the dragon basically has no other option apart from, making sure Nuon passes. Although, since Ikira's also under the curse, the dragon kind of has an out apparently. So they could kill Akira and make sure Nuon basically passes the trial, which no one's gonna do, I hope. Or they could try and do whatever the dragon wants to do, or just do the trial and basically get past it all. Luca encouraged the Fire Lord's brother to talk with the Fire Lord, and then the Fire Lord's brother revealed that there was a black ring on Nuon's mother's hand when she was dead, but he never revealed it to the Fire Lord. And then I've really forgotten the Fire Lord's brother's name, so I'm just gonna keep on calling him that. He made his way
He is
inside
Lord
and left
Xian.
Luca alone with his thoughts. Lord Xian, there we go.
Mhm.
He made his way back inside. Luca was alone with his thoughts, which was a lot of internal screaming, I assume. Luca eventually made this
Can confirm.
Good. Luca made his way back inside and basically tried to gather everyone so they could talk about this situation. They noticed that the ring wasn't giving off heat, but that might be due to the condition of it. Jin mentioned that Mako was sus. Yuki made her way to Permanent Clim, and the rest went outside to talk about what they had learnt. And they made sure to check if there was anyone there, but they found Mako alone with Clim. And they also compared the rings and realized that using the ring, they could talk to Nuon's mother's spirit and confirm if she was a Black Rings member or whatever happened with the Black Rings, hopefully. And the rest of the party decided to head back inside, but they got distracted with Kleb and Mako making out. And then Kuzan went to speak to Nuon, and basically the two of them left alone. I say alone, but we all know Ichibe's gonna be watching like a hawk. And yeah, that's
Alrighty.
what happened.
Alrighty. I guess that was good enough for you to have a Lindo spellation. And I guess, because I told you I would, I'll give you one more as well. But
Thank you.
I don't know. Maybe one day I'll take that away. I don't know. We'll see.
You did good, I think.
I think so too. I think.
Heck yeah.
It's lit.
With all that
That's
being
awesome.
said, my dudes, that is basically everything that did happen, of course. This goes to the one-armed bandit, says Zenix with the 1,000 bits. Well, all right then. Let's go ahead and give that bandit some spalations. You have some of the, you have a lot of spalations right now, my dude. In fact, how many do you have? Why don't we?
Does he have enough for a new arm so people can stop calling him the one-armed bandit?
I think you need 31 for a new arm, unfortunately.
Oh, what a shame.
There you go.
Most shameful shames.
But if you have 2 arms, you lose your 1 character trait.
Well, Jin. It looks as if you're going to lose all of your inspirations. There they go. They're gone now forever. But you still have these 3. You're good. Look at those 3. And there you go. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No problem, Jen. No problem,
called
one-armed
away,
bandit.
I'm sorry, I called away. What
No,
happened?
no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You just got something over on your sheet, is all.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yes.
That's something.
Yeah, just
Well-
freaking load them back up until you guys can drop 20 more on me again each, and then get all the items in the world.
Lit.
But yes, with all that being said, you
you.
guys did go through the entirety of what had gone down last time. Thank you very much for the follow Tale of Prime. But currently,
I got
you
this.
guys do know. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead. See how
Time.
completely effed you are.
It's time for fuck.
Not that bad.
That's 6. I think 6 was the thing last time. That's good.
Hey, there you go. But anyway, currently you guys know that there are potentially some ulterior motives for coming to the party. But at the moment, you guys are left alone by Lord Jian. You know that Lord Jian will have more parties, apparently, according to him, over the course of the week. If you guys wanted to do anything before trying to learn anything more about Lord Jian, again, you guys were talking about potentially going and trying to talk with the spirit of Nuan's mother before trusting Jian. So if you guys wanted to do that, you guys could finish the party today and decide to head out and come back to the party again later. While that's being said, you guys do know that Nuan has now gone upstairs to hang out with Narichio over here. And the rest of you have moved yourselves in a group, looking around at everything else. I would like to know, as you guys are here, have you guys come to a consensus on what you guys want to do for the rest of the night? Do you guys want to just hang out for the rest of the party and then leave? To go and check and see if you can learn anything about Nuan's mother from Nuan's spirit dreams, or do you guys want to hang out here and talk with Lord Jian again, without having talked to the mother first? It is entirely up to you. Because again, there's apparently going to be many more parties.
I feel like we should talk to the mother first.
Anybody else have any opinions?
That's a great idea. No, kidding.
Anybody else have any opinions?
Or at least try to talk to the mother first.
I mean, yeah, seems fine to me.
Because then, like, if we can figure anything out, then we can, ask him about it. And then if not, then hopefully we can come back anyways.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds we get kicked out of 2 major capitals?
I feel like that's very likely.
What? Come on.
Melee,
With
Akira,
our
Ichibei, do you guys
track
have any?
record.
You guys have any thoughts on the matter?
I legitimately had gotten a phone call from my bank, so I have no idea what just happened.
I also bit my cheek, and I had to make sure that I didn't get food.
I was
the
talking about my
problem.
I was talking about my financial future. I
So-
bit my cheek.
My cheek is bleeding pretty bad. So, I
So,
don't
for
want
those
that.
of you who weren't listening at the moment, for your various reasons, right now they're discussing, because this is how you guys are going to be going for the rest of the thing. Do you guys want to play out the rest of the party? Just, any of the things you guys want to do be done and then leave, so you guys can attempt to talk to the spirit of Nuon's mother before talking to Lord Gian again, because he said that he wanted to talk to you guys at some point. Or do you guys want to talk to Lord Gian tonight, and before you go and try to talk to the mother and kind of get everything settled now? There are going to be several more parties over the course of the week, according to Lord Gian. So it is mainly based on that. If you guys choose to go home, we will have a couple of scenes of the rest of the party, whereas we'll probably have Melee dancing with Maki. We'll have different things going down, and we'll have different members of the party potentially coming back with you, potentially Clem and Prim, and different things there where you guys can get information. Or if you guys decide to stay at the party, that's probably what we're gonna do for the entire rest of the game. So I just want to know before we go into things what you guys are planning on wanting to do.
I'm okay with leaving, personally. Because if talking to the spirit of Nuon's potential mother ends up giving us more information before talking to Gian, I think that that's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, we're just going by everything that he said, and we have done that before, and it didn't sound that great the first time, and it still doesn't sound that great the second time. So getting a second opinion would always be nice. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That means that as far as this party goes, I'm just going to be making sure Nuon doesn't get stabbed, and then we'll leave.
That's basically what we're going for. So
Yeah, I was gonna say
leave.
Melee's gonna probably keep going around and just mingling with people because she wants to mingle.
You 100% can do that. Akira, do you have? But do you guys want to basically leave the party to talk to the spirit before doing anything important? Is what I'm asking.
She wants to do everything else but what's important.
So yes, you would like to leave the party before doing anything important. Akira, do you want to?
I would like to not leave the party before doing anything important.
What would you like to do that the others are saying not to? Because again, the main thing is the rest of the party wants to talk to the spirit of Nuon's mother before talking to Lord Gian, and that's the important thing, is talking to Lord Gian.
Oh, okay. No, then I'm all right. I thought the spirit was the important thing. Okay, no, I'll choose the spirit thing.
Okay, so we will say, going through the motions here, because again, this is a party just like any of the other ones that have happened here. You guys will be not going home immediately. Obviously, it's a party. You don't want to fucking go home immediately. You guys will go around to each of the different things you guys had planned to do. Jin, I believe you would talk with. You would probably talk with them. Raichi the entire for a lot of the rest of the time.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
As you are doing so, he would introduce you to some of the people around that he would think that you would find interesting. He would show you to some of the people who are here that are of some import. He would motion over to some of the different air nomads that are here, saying they're representatives of the different air temples. He would point you over toward the people in the Earth Kingdom fineries, saying that they are members of very important trade companies that the Fire Nation capital has going stuff with. He seems very bored with all of this, but he does, kind of show them off to you. While
I'm
you,
sure
him,
we're
and Oma.
making, so we're making snide remarks as they walk, as those introductions end and they walk away.
Mm-hmm. As you would get some of that, Ichibei, you would go, I'm guessing, to keep an eye on Nuon upstairs as she is getting like drinks and stuff with Narichigo over here. As you would have made your way up here the first time, you would have note that the Limbo 6 would stop you before making your way all the way up. However, once knowing that you are a special guest of Lord Gian, he would step aside and allow you up further. So as you would be up in the top part of this, you would basically just kind of like keep an eye on them from
yeah, I'm
the area.
just chilling.
It does not seem like
chilling. I'm
anyone.
chilling.
It does not seem like anyone approaches them. It does not seem like anyone does anything with them. And it does not seem like he does much of anything either. They just sort of have their drinks and seemingly have a pretty good rest of the night. As Mei Li, you would be eventually asked to go on stage with your friend Maka here. I'm trying to move her over to you. She's way the fuck over there.
Yeah, she is.
As you would be you would like have her come in and sort of like be kind of like dragging you over with her onto the stage. There's not a ton of time for talking because you know the dancing and things would be starting very soon. But we could say that she would like tell you about some of the girls that are around with you. Like there would be 2 other like Fire Nation dancers there with you that you would see that they were very not part of your group. They're very amateurish in comparison to the 2 of you. But they are mainly just the backup dancers. As
We're
you
gonna
would
be
go
like
about.
Britney and Christina Aguilera at the MTV Music Video Awards. We just don't have a Madonna to make out in between us.
Hey Yuki, I mean no. Anyway.
Hey, Yuki, can you be Madonna? No.
But as you would be going about things, you would note that a lot of her dancing is very similar to how it was before. She would be mainly tossing her parasol around the area and attempting to use it to glide down about things. You would be probably very differently. I'd like to ask you: do you do anything different than how your normal act would have gone back when you were with them, or do you want to just sort of kind of stick with what the troop had taught you?
Probably stick with what the troop taught her, though she would want to experiment a little bit with the air scooter.
Okay. So would say that like near the end you would be messing around with the air scooter?
Yeah.
Like we'll say like potentially balancing atop of it and like, you know, like having it like kind of climb one of the walls and stuff and you continuing to balance on it and things like that? Okay. As you were doing that, would you like to roll me for your element?
Yeah, let's do that. One second, I was eating noodles. Element. Let's put an inspiration. She wants to freaking make it hopefully a good performance.
Go ahead. That's pretty good.
16 plus 2, yeah, 18 altogether with
That's
a 3 in
21
element is a
altogether.
21. Hell yeah.
You were able to integrate the new ability into your routine. She seemed rather impressed with you as you did that. It seemed like she wanted to step up her game as well. As you would note that she began to use water bending. You know that she is a waterbender. To attempt to propel her parasol up even further as she was twisting it around. With the small bubble of water above it, she would twist the parasol up into it, causing the water to kind of cascade around and kind of fall down in droplets. But again, just as she told you before, she has trouble keeping the parasol up. Would you like to assist her?
Yeah, she will assist her.
Go ahead and give me another element check.
Alrighty, I'll put another inspiration in it. She's like, yeah, no, I'll help you. Well, let's freaking do our bestaronies. That is a 12 plus a 1. That's a 16.
As you are doing so, she would be basically spinning the parasol as much as she could with her water bending, keeping the droplets from mainly showering all around the area. As you keep it up with your air bending, you would note that it seems rather a lot heavier than you would have expected the parasol to be. Whenever you remember doing this before, it did not seem to cause you to use nearly as much effort as before. But this one here seems to like it seems to be made of a lot heavier material. As you are doing so, you the 2 of you sort of like get closer together underneath the parasol. As the parasol begins to fall, she would snatch it up, and upon doing so, she would close it, and then as the 2 of you finish your dance with each other, she would then spread it out away from her, blocking the 2 of your views from everybody. And leading to a standing ovation by most people in the crowd. You guys did really good.
Man, imagine if the rest of the troop was here.
Let me give you, for doing good with this, I'm trying to find where it is. Ah-da-da-da-da. Ah-da-da-da-da. No, anyway. There they are. Boop. You are going to obtain a auto success.
Hell yeah.
As well, since you completed your part of it, you are also going to obtain a love inspiration. Bing.
Oh.
You get a reroll and an auto success.
Oh, hell yeah.
As you guys finish up your side, eventually the two of you are allowed down with the other two dancers that were with you. You go to try to say some things to her, but she is pretty crowded around. As at the end of it, you notice that among the people that begin to crowd around the two of you, there is also Clem, who seems to come over toward her. He would say hello to you, Meili, but you would see that she and him begin to twist their way away from the group.
No, I see what's up. You go get her. You go get her.
As you say, you go get her, you just see Clem, just like as he's being dragged away, just sort of like look around and give you a thumbs up.
Oh, hell yeah. That'll be me one day, I hope.
At the end of that, you see that the others begin to get around. Luca and Akira, because you guys are not hanging out around Lord Jian, there's not a ton of things that come over toward the two of you. None of the high-ranking nobles that are here seem to take a humongous interest in smoothing too much around with you. However, you were also told that today is not the only day that people are here, and that a lot of the more higher-ups in Fire Nation society will not be here for the until some of the other parties later on in the week. As you guys would have done that though, and would have been around here for this little bit, I'd like for both Akira and Luca to roll me for their diligence, please.
Ooh.
As they are probably looking at the rest of the crowd while doing all this. And, in Akira's case, kind of looking, but also just kind of feeling.
I shall put my
What am I rolling?
Diligence.
oh. 12.
Also, Luca, you have a fleeting, and so does Akira. Both of you have fleetings.
Oh, thank you.
6 and
Another. Wow, it's still 12.
Ooh.
nope, never mind.
The two of you don't really notice much of anything with the crowd as things continue onward. But you guys do have a decent night throughout things. You are brought your snacks and your drinks and different things from the servers, and you are treated rather nicely by the crowd in general. By the time everything is said and done, Ichibe, you are the last one I want to have roll for anything. I'd like you to please roll me for your diligence, please.
My diligence?
Yep.
Let's see. I'll put in one inspiration. Fuck it.
I'm putting one inspiration.
Eight plus 2 is 12.
You are mostly keeping your eyes on I keep on wanting to say Narichigo because I haven't put his name on there yet. I never want to look at the thing.
Kuzan.
Yeah, Kuzan. You keep on. Hold on, let me just fucking do it right now.
let me just fix this right now, right here.
There we go. As you watch Kuzan, you don't really notice him doing again much of anything, but you do keep your eyes on him. You don't notice as much of the things around you. I'm gonna ask. Do you want to roll for? Do you want to roll for? Do you want to roll for Sudi?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Give me a Sudi roll.
17.
She seems pretty much. Whereas you are focusing directly on Kuzan, she seems to be watching out the rest of the party. We'll see what she finds whenever you guys are done with your encounter here. As each of you eventually begin to wrap things up, You see that Nuwan and Rose seem to be asked by Kuzan what they're going to be doing, what else they're going to be doing. She says that she's going to go and find all of you, which he does seem to sort of just like give a smirk to, and just sort of like motion her over towards you, as she looks over as if she just now notices you. As she makes her way over towards you, Ichibe. How long were
Well.
you here?
A little while. Just wanted to make sure things were going all right. Although I did not intrude or listen in on your conversations.
Thank you. Everything seemed like it was going rather well. I'm getting a little bit, antsy though. I would like to go and see if we can do what we had said we were wanting to do earlier. She says, like, lower than everything else.
I agree. It might be a wise decision to try and perform. Or try to find our way. Before we have to go and talk.
You see, stepping down these stairs after the two of you, you see the Kuzan again. Are the two of you gonna come back? There's gonna be a lot more lively entertainment the next couple of days.
It's hard to say, but considering we are guests, if we don't have anything better to do, it sure would be nice to relax.
I was told by Lord Jian that if any of you ever decide to make your way back, you no longer need to have any invitations. The ones that you gave already were more than enough for the rest of the parties, or at least the ones held here.
I see. So we're now welcome. That makes things simple. Thank you.
He does ask that you would only come during party hours, though. He will most likely be very busy during the rest of the evenings that are not taken up by the parties. As you saw him earlier, he's getting a little bit tired out. He's not as young as he used to be. You seem to know a lot about Lord Jian. He looks over towards you, and then back over toward Nuwan. As I'm sure that he's told you, I work with him a lot. Nod.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Ichibe? As he steps forward. If you do plan on coming back, is there any problem between the two of us?
It never had any such problem to begin with.
I do differ on that, of course, but from what I've been talking with Avatar Nuwan about, it would be rather unfortunate if anything were to happen to you. He smiles at that.
I'll smile back. Well, I'm glad you think so.
What do you say? He puts a hand out towards you.
That's fine by me, yeah. I'm fine with the handshake. This is where I die. This is the moment.
Ichibe, as you are doing the handshake, would you like to roll me for your technique, please?
He's gonna try and break my wrist.
He's using break wrist.
I need one inspiration. I need to get more wrist muscle.
Hey, it's pretty good.
10 plus 2 plus 5, that's 17.
Okay. As you go for a handshake with him, you do keep your wits about you. You make sure that you shake his hand at a good angle to where if there's anything on like his wrist or his skin that would touch you, it would not really pierce or poke you in any different way. You would note, however, that it seems to be mostly a normal handshake. He does slightly grip a little bit harder than normal as he sort of like says underneath his breath, "We can always go with our different grudges at a later time either way, right? They don't have to be settled at a party."
I hold no grudge against you. At the same time, if you need somebody to work with, You are more than welcome to point all your anger towards me and leave the rest of them out of it.
That's what I was intending. Except, from what I know, you weren't the only one, were you? If not for the other one inside of that room, you would have fallen to him much sooner, would you not have?
Is he talking about Ryan?
He's talking about,
Sounds
he's
like
talking about Luca.
Oh, Luca.
Because
oh, yeah.
you were, because of all the healing and everything.
I got.
And if it weren't for the other one in the room, he wouldn't have had himself as easily cloaked, now would he?
I suppose you're right. I guess we can call a lot of that a sign of old age from the old man. Maybe you truly aren't to blame, Ichibe. But you're going to have a pretty good time convincing me of that. Maybe over drinks.
That sounds a lot better than anything else you could have promised me.
Then I'll see you at I'll see you at one of the future parties. The two of you are rather interesting to talk with. Next time I want to talk to the other one too. The one with the big fluffy tail.
I'm sure they'd be fine conversing in such hospitable grounds like this.
Nuon looks back and forth between the two of you. Until then. He gives a wave to the two of you and smiles at you both and makes his way back away.
Okay. Bye. See you later.
Luca hasn't shown that off, has she? Or has he?
Whether or not they have, we do have to keep in mind that these aren't ordinary shinobi.
Maybe she showed it off some other time? It's still really weird to think that he's one of them. He doesn't act like one of them.
I wouldn't say that Ryan acted like an Oni either. You consider it. Anybody can be anything. It doesn't change who they really are.
I'd really like to talk to her master at some point. For both of them. Maybe to get them some sort of closure.
It would give them the opportunity to see them once more.
Should
Though, I
we
don't know whether or not... Huh?
No, you go.
I don't know whether or not I'd feel comfortable sleeping in the same room just yet.
Nods. If we can get it to work, then maybe we'll let him know about it later.
Sounds like a plan to me. It's not like we can't see them more than once. I think. I don't know how the ship works.
It should be just about anything. After I've seen the spirit once, I should be able to just try to find it afterwards. I wouldn't even need a catalyst at that point.
Then let's continue to try and find them first. And then maybe give him the opportunity.
As she seems to make her way down from the stairs, you follow her.
Yep.
Everyone begins to get themselves back together after saying goodbye to their respective peeps that they would be hanging out with. You would note, Mei Lee, that the two backup dancer girls would be basically all over you about how good the two of you were, and be asking pointers and different things as to what they could work on. So that takes up another good chunk of your party day.
She's like, oh yes, please, people, grovel at my feet. I've longed for this for so long.
We're not worthy, Miss Maylee. We're not worthy. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Miss Maylee, what can we work on? Absolutely everything.
You suck.
You're a fucking piece of shit, and you should kill yourself.
It's okay. The first step to improving is breaking yourself apart and rebuilding again. Just start all over.
As you guys are getting ready to leave, is there anyone in particular you guys would like to talk to or ask to potentially come with you or do anything else? You guys do know that, of course, Oma will be making their way back with you because you're pretty sure Sudi is outside somewhere looking into different things. If you guys wanted to, you could go and talk to anybody else around here. You're pretty
Where
sure
is
that
my
eventually I was going to say you're pretty sure that eventually Yuki would make her way back over. And you would note that Prim would be with her as she would make her way back over. By the way, new Prim art.
Prim.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, look at her.
She has way bigger hair than I thought she did.
It was all up in that hat, man.
It was in the braid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that huge braid?
Yeah, you see the braid
Yeah,
down
you
there?
go.
Oh, I actually didn't notice. I thought
Yeah,
her.
it was like
Never
a huge
mind.
braid.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there it is, isn't it?
Unfortunately, you probably can't ask Clem to go. Clem's a little bit tied up at the
Clem?
moment.
You leave Clem alone. Clem's coming home, all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Mm,
Don't worry, Clem's coming home tonight.
I guess that's that
every
bump.
time I hear the name Clem, I think Clem, like
Like Clementine.
fucking Clem. Like I think of some toothless Southern guy going like, "Hey Clem, watch me shoot this rabbit."
I think he actually did want to buy a farm or something. Didn't
He did.
Yeah,
He,
it must be- it
both,
must be
both
that- it must
he
be-
didn't want to buy.
it must
He
be
didn't
that.
want to buy a farm, but both him and Prim were from little farming settlements outside of Boston Say.
Oh, look at them look at Clem's little bumpkin charm working on the city girl.
Hell yeah. Is she a girl? She comes from the tribe.
I don't know.
Water
She's
tribe.
part.
I don't know.
She's from. I don't know. She's from your dance troupe.
Yeah, but she's also from the water. I think was the northern water tribes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you saying there's not a city up there?
I don't know. I haven't been there.
I don't know, Luca. Is there a city up there? I'm kidding.
Thought y'all lived in igloos. No.
I would
No,
say,
it-
wow. Okay.
Wow,
Igloos
Maylee.
don't count as people.
I don't know. What do you guys live in?
Are you guys fine? Are you guys
You
fine?
want to visit?
After you guys would gather together, are you guys fine with these people going with you? Do you guys want to say anything else to anyone before you leave?
I think I want to say goodbye to Raichi.
Obviously, you would have said like goodbye, like your goodbyes and stuff like that. Is there
Keep
anything in
hearing
particular you
Raichi.
want to talk to him about?
Let me think. Hold on for a second. I think I had a thought about that last week. Hold on.
Hey, Raichi, what's up with the fucking eye on your forehead?
I could ask. But, I'd rather wait I'd rather see what if that does anything, like a surprise.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just gotta capture a black ring and bring him back here. It's fine.
Yeah, he said he's got one more. He's got one more charged up, ready to go.
I'm sure that means something. But he's like a really famous. Like, he was a really high ranking like official, right? Military official, right?
Yep, he was the basically the job that that your boy where's he at? Where is the boy? The boy from the place. I cannot find the general. The general that that you guys just now had brought into the Fire Nation. The one that had just now taken over for the other one. Like, he had his position before. I can't find the boy, though, and I'm upset because I can't find him. And he should be here, but he's not here, and I want to cry. He's probably wherever the Fire Lord is, because I can't find the Fire Lord either.
Wait, that put the entire nation on high alert. Fire Lord's been kidnapped.
It's fine. They probably weren't that important. General Morasso, this boy.
General Ross. Okay.
He has the same position as this guy currently has. the one that is basically the military leader of the Fire Nation.
I see. I was going to ask about that dragon thing.
You would know that the only ones that know about the dragon, like the actual dragon that you're talking about, is the royal family.
Oh, I was hoping that someone high up would know that isn't just like 3 people in a single house. All right.
From what you
That's fine, then.
guys know, like the only people who know anything about that dragon is the royal family, unfortunately.
Cool. Yeah, never mind. I'm good.
Okay. As you guys are making your way out, you guys would be heading out from the main doors. Eventually, as you guys are going, you would be approached by Lord Gian, as he is going to be making his way through as well. Upon seeing all of you readying to go, I hope that you all had a good time tonight.
It was positively wonderful.
Thank you very much for not listening to that man before, and he looks over toward the center of the room, and causing any pranks with my soldiers. Although,
Just puts like a hand on his chest, like, me cause a disturbance in such a way in the middle of a huge crowded room.
Perish
the
the
thought.
Father.
he has asked every earthbender that came through these halls the same question.
It's rude to ruin someone's floor on the first visit.
Well, hopefully you won't ruin it on the second visit as well, if you all plan on coming back.
I'm always a third visit kind of guy.
Well, then I'll make sure to keep enough wine in here for 3 visits. As I mentioned before, you all are perfectly welcome in my home whenever you wish.
Do you have the wine with the bubbles?
Isn't that every wine?
No, not every wine has bubbles.
We will be sure to acquire some carbonated wine.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Avatar Nuan, I hope that you also had a good time as well. Yes, Lord Xian, thank you. She seems to be waiting for the and or the but or the, like the other thing. Like, obviously this guy's gonna fucking bring something else up. He looks to you all. Until we next see each other again, then. I'll hope to see you all in one of the remainder of our little parties. As he makes his way away.
Jenny gives a little bow as he's walking away.
Try not to overwork yourself.
He looks back. You just see a smirk on his face. This is the only work that I have, so
You
at the
still
moment.
shouldn't push yourself, Grunkle.
Oh, for
I know,
goodness sake.
but just take a rest when you can.
The parties will be ending within the week, I'm sure. Then I'm back to not working very hard for quite a long time, as is of someone of my status. So try not to worry too much about me. This is the hardest I've worked in several months.
Well, some people have all the perks.
As he makes his way away. He doesn't ask for anyone to escort you guys out. You guys know how. You guys just see the lady that had let you guys in just have the doors open for you. You guys want to start making your way out?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
As
Don't
you all
talk to me again.
never again. If you do, I'll cry. As you guys are allowed outwards, you guys walk through the hall that is in the center of this place. On the outside, nobody follows you out. They just sort of give you a wave and stand in front of the doors once again. Upon seeing your way out, you guys do see that Sudi is waiting outside for you, over by what you guys can assume is the carriage that I brought you guys in with. As she stands over beside of it, she seems to motion to the driver to come over to pick you guys up. As all of you are there, Prim does sort of look over toward all of you. You all do not mind if I make my way with you?
Is that a
You're
real
welcome
question?
to.
You're always welcome.
I wanted to make sure to keep an eye on my lady while we're here, now that we have found her again.
Oh, I see what it is. You're here to take my Yuki from me.
I mean, if she wishes to go and see her husband, then I will be more than happy to take her. But
Of course,
I'm
I
not-
understand.
I'm not here for that. We didn't even know you were here.
No, it's fine.
Jesus
Yuki,
Christ.
I will always love you.
Yuki looks to you. Yuki looks to you. You see Yuki grab your hands and then give a nod and then just toss herself over toward her. She just like grabs onto her like, let's go
She
go
just-
find him. Let's go find the Noah. Come on.
She just has like one hand to her heart and the other one reaching out.
And if not, please return to me, my fair Yuki.
Are you both like this?
And then just grabs Luca.
Oh, goodness.
We're
Luca, the
gonna see her again.
The parting is of the sweetest sorrows, Luca. You would never understand. True love.
As
Nah,
you
you'll
guys
be fine.
as you guys wait around, eventually you guys also see that Duncan steps his way out as well, meeting up with all of you. And as he does so, he seems to still have that same serious look on his face that he had when he first made his way into here. But you all get your way onto the carriage and are taken all the way back over to the other side of the Fire Nation capital city, back to your guys' little villa. Upon making your way out, you guys would know that it is very late at night. It is extremely late at night. And upon getting here, you see that Prim seems very much to approve of Yuki's living arrangements over here. She's like, yes, of course. You could have had her sleep in the castle, but I see how I'm not playing. It's much better than the accommodations that you guys had over in the Ba Sing Se, so she does approve.
Yeah, how about you don't fucking worry about it?
Well, I mean that's her job. Her job's to worry about it.
This place is nice, and our place is nice, and you can stay here. But if you talk shit,
Look, Ichibe. She doesn't have to know about all the other places we kept her.
She doesn't have to
Yeah,
know that.
like the
She doesn't have to know that she
fucking
fucking
outhouse.
almost died due to a fucking
several
sick.
times.
Wait, no, not Yuki.
As we used her as a meat shield.
She didn't have to know that fucking she went and tried to fucking fight against a spirit underneath the fucking castle or anything and almost
She doesn't
died.
have to know that she slept on dirt.
Yeah,
Mm.
dirt.
She doesn't have to know that she slept on an air bison. She doesn't have to know that she.
She doesn't have to know that she slept inside of a fucking bale of hay.
She doesn't have to know that she.
It wasn't even hay. That was fur.
She doesn't
It
have
looked
to know
like-
that she slept in a giant pile of shed up.
I'm trying to appease these dogs. They keep whining at me. I don't think they care about the treats anymore, though. With that being said, you guys all make your way here. Do you guys want to pass on any information you guys had gotten through the party?
We got back
Pretty
to our
sure I
place.
gave everything.
Yep, you
I
guys.
mean, if Duncan must know, she will blah.
I don't know. I'm not really opposed to disclosing anything I've learned.
What all do you want to disclose there, Jen?
Actually, never mind. Maybe
As
some
you
things are
guys,
left closed.
as you guys would get back, you would know that Sudi does make her way over towards you, Ichibe. Ichibe, I was able to get a good look through the perimeter of the place.
What is it that you found?
Well, it seems that there are. She kind of looks back and forth throughout the people for a moment, as if she is searching the actual sides of the building itself. There were archers.
Guarding the place.
There were archers posted all throughout the area, in tall buildings near the estate, as well as the different areas of vegetation that were around. If it wasn't for the fact that I was, well, if it wasn't for the fact that I was trained as well as I was with you, trying to dodge all those arrows in the forest, I might not have seen them. Whenever I was trying to ask around a little bit about it afterwards, whenever I went back into the city, the only thing that I could find was there is apparently a group of archers that are pretty famous in the Fire Nation. And while I don't know if it's them, it does make sense with how well they were, how well they were staying still and how vigilant they were. If it wasn't for, again, the training that I just went through, I'm pretty sure they would have found me.
Suppose it would make sense to heavily guard an area that holds and houses a noble, especially the status of the brother of the Fire Lord.
That's the problem. They aren't really known for that. They're not known for being people who serve directly underneath any sort of noble. They're supposed to be military personnel, ones that are out in the world and are, well, following after the different generals and guarding different sorts of keeps. They're known as, if they are the same people, they're known as the Yuyan Archers. Apparently their skills are legendary. Whoa. Dogs
Them
are
dogs
barking.
having a doggone time.
Yeah, they fucking are. Give me a second so I go beat up a dog.
Don't beat up a dog. But I mean, at least they're having fun. They're like, hi. Hi.
Now they're off screen because he's actually... No, he's not. I'm not even going to fucking make the joke. I'm not going to make the joke. Because it's gonna be used against them
He's killing them.
in like court of law.
He's grabbing their little throats and
Stop.
snapping them like twigs.
Stop it.
Yes, Cyan Gemini is like, at least they're not being kidnapped by an owl and most
No,
definitely breaking
there's
their
no-
neck.
th-
For an
there's no way
example,
he could
For an
think-
example,
oh.
it wasn't the puppies I was talking about with beating up a dog. I was talking about the other dogs. So don't worry.
Look, it's fine.
I'll just kill the older dogs. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
I'm gonna feed them to an owl. But yes, coming back in. They apparently their skills are legendary, but they are not known for guarding nobles. Well, at least up in the capital. They're known for guarding keeps.
And this mean that Jian has some sort of influence on the military? Or
I
do you
would-
think that he paid them?
I would think so. Unless they were somebody else's, it seems very likely that, well, he's gotten some sort of military spending, but I thought he was kept away from the military ever since what happened inside of the castle. Or inside the palace, blah.
It would seem that the palace's might is divided between the two brothers. When you consider who we had to fight, and who we know is currently with him, it would make sense to think he still has some sort of influence over the Fire Nation.
Still, I don't think that they're on the level of anything like the Oni that we had trained with. So it should be fine, but they do still have apparently legendary skill.
You know, they might be legendary, but we fought mythical, so it's pretty much like fucking settling for cereal when you want eggs and bacon.
They even have one super amazing one that's like the eggs and bakey warrior. No, anyway, so
The Baconator Warrior.
it's time for some eggs and bakey, baby. Anyway, so but as she says this, she looks over to you. None of this I can confirm, by the way. Would you shut up? What do you want?
He's just really concerned about the fucking Baconator.
What do you want?
He wants bacon.
Puppy wants attention.
Do you guys see this one? He's just fucking right here. He's just this one right here. He's just whining at me every time I talk.
You
Yeah, give him some head
Yeah,
pats.
just grab
There you
him.
go. By the neck.
Look, while Jin's censoring the puppy cam, just grab him.
All right, time to grab Dante.
That's his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuckle?
Dante has been grabbed.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Dante.
No.
Is his brother Virgil?
He has a sister. His sister's Daisy. Look at her right there.
Oh,
now
it's
she
Virginia.
now she's like well, he's gone. What do I do?
Oh, so you could. Oh, so the dogs are D&D.
They are both 5-letter D names.
Yeah, but they're.
Are you trying to summon Satan? Everybody knows.
So
5,
they're
5,
the
5.
reason for Game of Thrones series finale.
I was gonna say I was gonna make a D&D Game of Thrones joke, but I couldn't like really build a proper one. I was just like, no, you're just trying to rewrite the ending for Game of Thrones.
But yes, I'll try to gather
If
as
you
much
look at-
information as I can on any other sort of military movement, but
If you look at the position that Sudi and I are in, it looks like I'm trying to throw my fist into her chest and wind her.
yeah, man.
But yeah, the military, fuck those guys.
That is the only information she was able to gather.
Mhm.
As you guys get ready to do your thing, you guys know that you have 2 spirits you guys would like to contact at some point. You can only do
Mhm.
1 a night because, you all have to be asleep whenever you're contacting a thing. Do you guys want to try to contact Nuan's mother's spirit, or do you guys want to try to contact the spirit of the white mask?
We should go with Nuan's mother's spirit, because the spirit of the white mask said, "Give it some fucking time, you Neanderthals. Leave me alone. Fuck off and die." So maybe we should give him some time.
Maybe
I'll
we should
leave
give
my
it some time.
mask. I'll leave my mask anywhere but with me today.
You're gonna take off your mask?
Yeah, I don't think I need that. You know?
You put your super normal mask away from you as you go to sleep that night.
I'm not hugging it as I fucking lay in bed this time.
As you do so, the rest of you would find yourselves going to rest, I'm pretty sure. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you guys go to bed?
Before I go to bed,
Mhm.
I had to go pee, and then I heard, "What are you gonna do before bed?"
Because you guys are wanting to contact a spirit, and you have to be asleep for that.
Oh yeah, we all have to have a slumber party. That's right.
Mm-hmm. You opted out of it last time for reasons.
Yeah, I know. So let me roll my dice and see if we do that again. Okay, Meili, what are we gonna do today? Are we gonna 1 to 10 be a team player, or are we gonna 11 to 20 freaking roll in the hay with Duncan again? Because why not?
That depends on whether or not he wants to.
Yeah.
That is dependent on whether or not
You
he
can't
wants
just
to.
you
but
can't
she'll-
just assume that his body belongs to you.
Yeah, but she'll try. Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Of course you can assume that. It's like that old saying
So
goes.
apparently,
people are property.
Meili is opting out of
I
going
think.
with you guys again.
She's just gonna be like, "Oh man, connection problems."
That's really weird. I've never been able to not bring someone in before.
Just Meili just does not connect to the Discord server.
Maybe he's reading another book.
Wi-Fi interrupted.
Me and Duncan got a book club going in. We gotta crack open these books.
But no.
Yeah?
You got.
Look, I rolled the dice. I'm taking the L.
Is anyone else going to do anything before bed?
No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Not even brush your teeth? Fucking animal. Nah, I don't have anything better to do.
Not even brush your teeth? You fucking animal. He says
I
with a
don't feel
mouthful
like
of
it.
marshmallow. No, I was talking to him because he didn't
Yeah, I
you.
know.
Jin and Luca, anything you guys want to do before bed?
I don't think so.
Look, Dante, you're going back in there. You're making Daisy sad. Go.
Dante, start screaming Daisy and you'll be fine.
I can't think.
Well, you know what? They
figured.
figured it out. They're looking at each other now. Now they're not. Now they are
an
again.
answer to it is no. You don't have
Yeah.
to do anything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything at the moment.
All right. You guys will be making your way into the world of spiritualiness, as you guys do. Again, very similarly to last time, you guys would find yourself not just going into the vision like you would be before, because you are contacting a spirit. You guys find yourselves sitting outside of what appears to be a very large tree once again. As you guys are in the throes of the spirit world. My fucking god, Dante! Go away!
We're gonna send you to the sixth circle of hell soon.
Go away! Go!
No, he's having fun.
Go!
Just like,
Doggy!
like,
Deco's about to get himself canceled, yelling at puppies. This is the karma for trying to cancel Lindo. You're gonna get canceled.
So you're saying is Lindo has attempted to cancel me? Add it to the list.
Adding to the dog.
Devils do cry. Anyway, I love Lindo's little his little fucking thingy.
Why are you wheezing so hard?
Are you okay, Squeaky?
No.
Oh no.
Apparently she's not okay.
I'll live.
Well, as you guys would get here, you guys would note that just like before, Nuon is currently not awake as she is laying here. Unlike before, you guys note that there appears to be someone else in the spirit world with you. As you guys would note that there is a Ro in the spirit world with you.
Oh, was he not in there last time?
He was not here last time.
Oh, I guess he didn't want to sleep last time. He's probably. Oh, fucking no.
However, the reason
What?
you would note that Ro is here this time.
Oh, you have to make a copy. It's because he's bigger. Oh, it's lit. Yo, that just means that if any fucking demon comes our way, we can tell them to fuck off. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's back.
You guys note
Oh, there's two.
that
He's
there
got a
is-
flip now.
You guys note that there is a very familiar looking dragonic tail coiling around the tree that is here. As those of you who had seen the spiritual dragon before, which I believe is just Ichibe or who else?
It's just me.
Yeah.
Everybody else saw him as a small. Well, no, not even Nuon saw him. It's just me.
Yeah, so Ichibe, you would note that it looks very similar to how he looked as a spirit before in the tree of Ba Sing Se. He seems to be coiled around this tree in particular, but instead of it being like a foggy, like unclear looking experience, you see that it is very much just like a much larger, much more intimidating looking version of the tiny Ro that you guys have.
Can I just say how awesome it is that we have Rayquaza as one of our only Pokemon in this Nuzlocke? Like, holy shit.
Let's hope it's not a Nuzlocke. I don't want to lose Rayquaza.
I don't lose Rayquaza either, but that's what Nuzlocke rules.
But as
It's
you
okay,
guys...
we got a Talonflame.
Oh my god, that is true. Get out of here, fucking Jen.
No.
Jen, you don't go to the spirit world.
No.
Fuck you, I don't.
No spirit burb for you.
I don't believe in
Talonflame burns down the fucking spirit world.
Yo, Ichibe, where's your fucking Murkrow? You just fucking left it in the forest.
Oh, bro. No,
your
that was my
your
Corviknight.
shiny-
That was my shiny Corviknight.
There you go, your shiny Corviknight. There you go, that was a better one. You just left
Well,
it
he
there.
gained sentience, and he was. I wanted to make sure that he had a good
Someone
life.
left a comment a long time ago being like, did they just forget Brightwing?
No, I never forgot Brightwing. We just can't get Brightwing again because he's somewhere wherever the fuck he decided to go.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
that'd
gonna
be
be-
that'd be so far away to go and see where Brightwing is. Like it'd be like at
Okay.
least a week on a fucking bison. Oh man, that's way too long.
Yeah, man,
Hey.
it's way too
What would I do? Would I be like, "Hey, Brightwing, come with us"? Where the fuck are we gonna put him? And
Where we
every
put-
single person is gonna see this giant bright ass bird and be like, I need to shoot that thing down because it's alien to my life and I hate it. So every time I tell this thing to fucking take flight, I am pointing a target at all of us.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Didn't people have to roll spirit to see those things in the first place?
Well, for a lot of
Shut
them,
up.
but if the spirit is powerful enough, then it can be seen normally.
Okay, well, my point is,
Yeah,
I'm
he drank enough
gonna
blood.
mute myself again because I'm too busy taking the L and the D.
So,
we'll get to it. We'll get to him eventually. He'll come to us and he'll be twice the size because he started eating spirits.
as you guys would note
I'll
that
feed him fucking Talonflame.
as you guys would note that Nuan seems to be asleep as of just like last time. Her hair seemingly glowing like it would normally do whenever she's in the avatar state. You guys would note that Ro does seem to lower his head toward any of you guys that are there as he looks around. This place is comfortable.
Considering that it allows you to take back your original form, I would think those would be the words you would choose.
My original form? He looks at himself and then looks back to you. I would not say so. This is still adolescent.
I suppose you'll take what you can get then.
It is good to know that inside the spirit world, my actual spirit has not changed, however. With that being said, it appears that Avatar Nuwan is searching for the spirit you seek.
We once again dive into this place, not knowing whether or not we will find what we're looking for.
Can we just put like a big signal fire somewhere here and just hope something comes by?
How are the apples on the tree? No apples?
There are 0 apples currently.
Okay, I figured. That would mean time had progressed greatly by the time we had last been here.
It might have, who knows? You guys look over, the willow tree's chopped down. I'm kidding.
The willow tree is on fire, and he's screaming violently. How did we not hear this immediately?
As Ro begins to look around, this place is still foreign to me. I was never brought here properly whenever I had been deceased. Though I could see myself moving around at a very worthwhile pace if need be. If there's ever any time or place you wish to go, you could ask myself, and I would try to attempt to get you there. Though this is the spirit world, one of us would have to know where we're actually going, or risk being lost forever.
It's lit. Oh, how's that portal doing? by
Still
the
there.
way? Yeah, that's good.
It's still over there, still doing its thing.
Still being a portal.
At the moment, it looks like Nuwan is searching for the spirit. You guys have have basically anything you guys want to do, you definitely can. If you want to go and try to talk to freaking Grandfather Willow again, you can if you want. Or if you guys want to ask Ro any questions about this place, you can attempt to see if he knows anything. Or you guys can go through the fucking portal. That's up to you. If you
I'll
guys want,
survey-
you can wait for Nuwan to get done, though.
I'll survey the area and see if I feel like there is any presence around us. Whee!
Look at you go.
Anyway, what about the rest of you?
Curious of the portal. I don't know what to do over there.
I'm playing. From what you guys had learned from Akira last time, the portal seemed to be somewhat as if it is sucking in, as if you get too close to it, you will probably be pulled into it.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
And you guys know that this portal apparently was is the same portal you guys had went in before, whenever you guys had appeared inside of the forest in the Earth Kingdom.
You mean that forest all the way on the northwest side of the Earth Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
For us, it's like maybe like a day's travel from the Northern Water Tribe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should touch that portal.
Seems like a bad portal. Seems like a bad place.
Seems like a
However,
bad
you guys
idea.
also will still note over at the Willow, which again is over on the side over there. I'll just grab it so you guys can have a little fucking Willow boy over there. Oop. Is this Willow? What's with all the weird stuff? Anyway, you guys would note over by the Willow, the portal that the Willow had made for you guys as well seems to still be active over there. So the portal that seemed to take you guys back to where you guys were before seems to still be there. Trying to erase the big tree. There we go. But it is up to you guys if you want to do anything or not. If not, you guys can just say no.
God, I really want to go check out that portal.
Do you want to go check out the portal?
Can I, at the very least, go check out the portal?
I don't know. I don't hold your leash. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, so you're not gonna yell at me about it. All right, I'm gonna go check that out then.
I'll yell if you get sucked into it.
No promises.
Okay, I'm playing. Luca, as you would approach the portal, just like Akira had felt before, if you get too close to it, you see that the leaves on the trees, as well as like the blades of grass, seem to be looking as if they are pulling themselves toward the portal.
Do I like hear anything coming from it? Like,
hear anything? Probably
No.
not. But
Okay.
roll me for your. Go with instinct.
insight?
Yes.
I mean, okay. Okay, I was like,
Yes,
instinct.
that one.
Yeah, no.
Looks like a portal, man.
Okay.
Looks like a portal in the spirit world that'll take you to wherever the fuck that's gonna go. It looks similarly to the one that's over on this
Oh.
side that the Willow had created for you.
Oh, I want to go closer for the cat. I shouldn't.
Ah! You want to
Do
make your way back to your friends? You can see if Ro can tell you anything about it.
Yeah. Let's check with the road. Let's see what we know.
Let's run away from the portal as fast as we can. Let's just get the fuck out of
Okay,
here.
let's not.
Let's just fucking leave. Let's just get the fuck out of here. As you would make your way back to the group, Nuan still seems asleep. Akira and Jin, you guys are hanging out there. Ro looks over towards you. Luca, what would you like to bring up?
Do you possibly know anything about these sort of portals?
Portals. Did you all not say that a portal was created to take you home before?
Mm-hmm. But
Yep.
this one seems to be trying to pull us in. And the last time that we were told about it, apparently someone was trying to reach out for us.
Perhaps it is whatever that being is that is causing the portal to be acting so strangely as it has. However, from what I understand about spiritual portals, if you were to make your way over toward it, it would try to drag you back out into the real world. I do not know, or it's the mortal world, not the real world. You know, fuck, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I do not know exactly what would happen to you if you were to do that, potentially separated from body and soul. I do not know if you'd be able to come back immediately or not, or if your body would be somehow over there at the time it would go. Though I believe that would have to have been if you would have made your way to this place without the aid of the Avatar.
If we get sucked through that, there's going to be two of us.
If you get sucked through that, your spirit would go wherever that portal would lead, and your bodies would remain in the Fire Nation. The only way around that is if you were to find a way in from the Fire Nation without the aid of Nuon. He motions over toward the portal that is over by the willow. If you were to, for example, find that portal in the mortal realm and make your way through it, perhaps that would be a different story for you then.
We just... When we went through that portal, we just woke up in our room.
He looks over toward it. Yet it still remains. You don't believe that anyone would just walk through from this place and wake up magically in your realm, do you? Should we then shove the entirety of that tree inside of it and see what happens?
Probably not.
I believe that no matter if something is created on this side, it is also created on the other side. It is most likely very close to where you are in that world, which is why you wake yourselves up when you are there. I would suggest if this area has anything to say about it, he motions around to the forested area around you. It is probably near some sort of foliage or forest in the real world. Again, the mortal world, damn it! In the living world. If you find it there, make your way here physically, and then exit through that portal over there. It could potentially take you to wherever that would lead you. Across leagues, miles, fields, oceans, to wherever it would lead.
Would it not alter the amount of time that we would have been in there? What's stopping us from stepping in and stepping out 2 years later, or 3, or 5?
That is, I believe, why you would need the guidance of the Avatar. The Avatar, he motions down toward Nuon, is the bridge between the two worlds. If the Avatar wished, she could feel when to leave, when to go. I believe, from what you've already told me, she has already done so, has she not? Apparently another version of her had talked with that tree over there. Yet we have never seen anything like that. Which means that has yet to pass. Only a truly gifted avatar of spirit could ever achieve something of that nature. I have not entirely convinced that it is her and her alone that does this. However, it would not make me surprised, as she was raised in this place, was she not? She may truly be the most gifted spiritually of all previous avatars. Perhaps the unreliance on bending is the cause.
How interesting.
I'm going to eat that spirit puppy over there.
Spirit puppy.
The dogs are barking, aren't they?
I think that's just a regular puppy.
He just flies off the tree, picks it up like the owl story, and flies off into the air.
Oh my god.
I like to imagine that owl.
No.
I'd like to imagine that owl was just turned his head back to my cousin, and he was just like, "Bye, bitch," and he just flew off.
Bah, bitch. I don't like to imagine that. I don't at all like to imagine that. That makes me sad when I imagine that.
Well, they don't imagine it anymore. Stop it.
But it's funny to imagine it.
We're moving on.
No, we're not. We'll never move on.
Imagine all the puppies.
Anyway, you guys just let me know whenever you want to actually talk
Imagine
or anything. I'm just gonna try to open these ships.
Alright, I guess the first step is finding the portal on the other side. For now, we should just leave it be then.
There is no telling what would happen if you went in without that, so I would leave it be. But if you're feeling adventurous, he shrugs. And by shrugs, I mean you just see like a part of his like neck rise up.
As much as I want to, probably shouldn't.
I find myself feeling more at home in this place. Perhaps it is because I am acting as the Avatar's spiritual companion. But I feel comfortable. I feel at peace while I am here. By this point, Ichibei, you've wandered around enough and you've listened to most of the conversation.
Okay.
There's not a lot of places to go on this like little tree island.
No, that's fair. I'm just making sure.
Would this be a potential place you would like to stay?
I believe if I were to stay here, I may no longer be allowed. Oddly enough, if I were to stay put here, I would feel at peace. But because I am no longer guiding the Avatar, I do not know if this place would allow me to seek to stay in refuge here. This tree, as well as these islands, hold a very strong significance to Avatar Nuwan. It is her lair, her home, the place where she was raised, the place where she spent most of her life. I think only her spiritual companion can lay rest here.
I feel like you would be the closest to that.
But if I do lay rest here, would I still be her spiritual companion? If I am no longer with her, would I still be that?
You said this place was basically a part of her.
He's saying if he wasn't traveling with
Right.
Nuwan, would he be the spiritual
Yeah.
companion?
Like, I mean, I wasn't saying now, obviously, but you mentioned that you would like to find a place in the end to stay.
Once I achieve,
was suggesting here.
once I achieve my penultimate form once again, I would like to find somewhere to rest. Though I do not know how easily it would be to achieve that while within Avatar Nuwan's lifetime. Though I have heard of avatars living well beyond those of you normal mortals. I've read the Avatar Kyoshi book, I know. I'm playing. I suppose I will just have to see in the end.
We still have a long way to go.
I feel like there should have been like a snake here and not me, but like you guys put me in the egg and then I woke up and now I'm
It was supposed to be a snake.
I'm a big like serpentine dragon, so I guess it's
No,
still
you're
it's still
still
fine.
snake.
I'm still kind of
Yeah.
snake.
Alright,
Use the
Jormungand.
snack. You snack with legs.
Right wing's gonna be on top of the tree. Now we just gotta find a fucking deer.
I feel like I was a reference to, you know, like I feel like I was supposed to be like a big reference, but now I'm a dragon, so the reference is lost. No. Anyway.
Yeah?
But as he begins to look forward, I believe the moment we wake the Avatar up, she will have completed her journey. Whether or not she has found her mother by then, I do not know. But he just sort of like looks down toward her. Whenever you are ready, you can attempt to wake her.
How much time should we give,
I have chips.
guys? No, that's okay.
He's sitting there shaking the fucking cage, trying to like
Oh.
do something. Habit. Go away, Dante. Go lay down.
Yeah, I'll shake Nuon like he's shaking the cage. No kidding.
It's working now. Hello.
Hello.
Nick.
For fuck's sake. Anyway.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Should we give her more time, or do you think we should just wake her up?
I mean,
She is searching, so maybe we should give her more time.
she just kind of like sprawls out on the like this route. Just
How long do you guys want to wait?
I don't know, an hour.
Didn't she
yeah, I
wake
was
up on
saying,
her
like,
own
maybe-
at some point? So let's just give her like a half hour or something.
Well, last time she
Oh, I
woke
was
up because
thinking, like, full
of the
Yeah.
howl.
Oh yeah, never mind. Maybe we should wake her up at some point.
Give her an hour.
An hour, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say.
Not like it's not like any of us are gonna lose sleep over it, right?
I don't know about you.
As you guys attempt to give her an hour, you guys begin to look around for any way that you can actually count out an hour while in the spirit world.
I'm just gonna count. I'm just gonna count 3,600 seconds.
You're just gonna count.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know, we've seen you fucking like spend an entire day in a like in a single position, like laying in wait to attack. So like we could say you can do that.
Awesome. Wake me up too when you get to an hour.
I'm gonna throw him off the cliff as soon as he falls asleep.
At least he'll only show up over at the Willow.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll be impressed if he doesn't wake up.
Mm.
I'm gonna go and grab something really quickly over here. I didn't know how long you guys are gonna be doing your thing, so I've been basically like waiting on deciding things and whatnot, and I can't seem to find the thing. There's Brightwing. I found Brightwing. I can't find Kometu, but I can find Brightwing. Kometu's dead.
No.
Like, let's be honest. Like he hasn't
Kometu
shown back up.
Kometu was lost in the Great Table Purge.
The Great Table Purge.
Because I've never seen him, and I don't want to look into any of these things in case I see something I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, Kometu's not in any of these things. Like I've already searched these things out. Right now I'm trying to find a certain other thing, but it is not wanting to show itself. So we probably lost it in the Great Purge as well. So I'm just gonna have to re-upload it. Going into the Avatar folder. Stop whining, please, Dante. Yes, okay. As you guys would note, the hour would have passed down through. Upon it doing so, Ichibe, you would look up. There will be not any main difference in Nuon's posture over the course of time. Her hair is still giving a glow. She is just sort of laying there, and the others seem to still be waiting along with her. What would you like to do? I agree, Ichibei.
Oh, I have myself muted. I guess it's time to wake the fuck up.
Time to wake the fuck up?
Yeah, it's time to get up and smell the daisies.
You make your way over to Nuon. As you do, you begin to give a small shake to her, where she does eventually begin to groggily like open her glowing eyes. Wait, where? As she does, her hair begins to stop its glow, and her eyes begin to let loose a little bit as well. Did it here?
No one has arrived yet. Although I have realized that Ro was not with us the previous night. He is here now with us.
There's a... Huh? She looks back and sees the big fucking dragon, like, ah!
He's fucking Rayquaza.
Ro, since when did you become Rayquaza? No. You're big?
He's a dragon.
This was my original form whenever I was found by Ichibei.
Thanks.
Interesting. She
No,
like looks around.
I
What's
always
up?
expected he was bigger when you first found him.
Looks over at you, Ichibei.
I'm gonna need that one more time because I kind of missed that one part that you said.
You bite your cheek again?
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I've been like kind of like washing it out with salt as we've been going.
No, it's cool. It's
And
cool.
it stings like shit. But I just want to make sure that it like doesn't become like a big issue for the next couple weeks.
It wasn't a big thing. He's like, he was saying that he thought he's surprised he wasn't bigger when you found him.
He's surprised that Ro wasn't surprised that he was
No,
bigger?
Jin wasn't surprised.
Jin.
Jin
Oh.
was surprised that he wasn't bigger when you found him.
No. This was as he appeared the first time that we met. Now he did come out of a mist. It's possible that what we saw was just the same spirit form that we see now.
I believe if you were to have seen how grand I was then, you might not have wanted to approach me. Again, I feel I am in an adolescent form now.
You must understand, Ro, that we had already approached a dragon twice your size before. As
Yes.
being a part of the Avatar's trope, it's possible that we'll probably just keep running into many giant creatures, and I don't think we can be deterred now.
I had assumed that was because the Avatar was so connected with a dragon. Potentially, she just has a destiny that involves them. If that is the case, potentially we are to find another in our travels as well. Though, to
It's gonna be
find
the one.
too many of my brethren who is still alive is a feat in of itself. On now, Daisy's trying to get at me. What do you want? Get out of here, both of you. Get out of here.
Look at that tail. Look how fucking fast that tail wags. Look how fast those tails fucking vibrate. They could generate a light bulb.
So cute. And smart and
I'm
excitable.
glad people laughed at that dumb joke.
None of this matters. I thought I found. Nuon like steps out. As she does, she begins looking around. I thought I had found the spirit that was connected with that ring.
Oh.
You mean to say that you had seen them while you were asleep?
I was searching as much as I could. I guess searching is a weird term for it. I wasn't physically moving or anything. I just
You were dowsing. You're a dowsing machine.
I felt them, yeah. They were right here. They were. She looks around. As she finally does, you see that she looks back toward the tree until she finally sees what appears to be a marking along one of its roots. As she steps over toward it, looking down at one of the long roots that are extending out from the tree, you see what appears to be a part of the tree that is seemingly blackened over. Looking down at it, it seems as if almost like it is a rotted or burned part of the tree. And looking at it, it seems to be in a circular shape, seemingly all the way around the root, as if the root itself was wearing a ring.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Jin looks at that and then just like looks up at the tree.
Also looks at the tree.
No fucking way. There's two of them within 15 feet of each other.
As I have mentioned to you before, this tree is Nuan's home, her lair. That spirit that you have found seems connected to her. Looking down at what we know about it, does it not make sense that a mother would be connected to her daughter's root?
Oh, ha. How cute.
We've been eating your mom, and I don't like thinking about that.
Well, where is she? Is the tree her?
Jin like knocks on the root like, oh.
I believe that this tree is more connected with you than it is with her. Then what do we do? He just sort of like looks down toward the root, toward the burned and rotted root. I believe you must find a way to call her from there. Does anyone have any ideas?
Well, it worked once. Jin goes over and just like kicks it.
Give it some spirit water.
Oh my god.
Jin, you go to kick it.
That only healed things.
Jin, as you kick the root, you see the root sever from the tree.
Stop killing her mom.
This thing was rotted and burned. You just see Nuwan look over at it. And you just see just a cartoony, just like eyes like half open, look from Ro as he's just staring at you.
Feels like the dragon like, what?
Cry.
It's been a couple weeks. What did we do to the last one? We gave it water and gave it food. We gave it food. We gave it a spirit apple. We don't have spirit apples right now. Does this thing eat its own spirit apples?
I have one, remember?
Does this thing eat its own spirit apples, though?
Probably not.
According to Ro, the spirit is not the tree. The tree seems closer to being Nuwan's spirit than the mother's spirit.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, and the root is the root because it's her mother, the root of her, the one that created her. Yada yada yada.
Actually, Jin's afraid to touch it. He might break again.
You already broke it.
It might break more.
But yeah,
think
do you want to offer anything to it, Luca?
We keep taking its apples.
Oh, see, I don't have like any special or anything, so I can try normal water to like put it together and start healing. I don't think it will heal, but it's worth a shot.
The tree.
That is up to you.
I will try.
You make your way over to attempt to heal the tree. The tree it is rotted and burned, and you go to heal it. I swear to God, Dante! You go to heal it, and I love them to death. They're usually not this active during the streams.
I can't hear them barking at all.
They're right beside of me, and I hear them. That's all you need to know.
I know. I see their face.
They're going.
Just pick them up and just hold them.
Yeah, see, I can hear them, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
They're fine for you guys. You're not the one in the same room as them.
I know that's the thing. It's gotta be a bit louder. If it's loud enough for your microphone to pick, it must be a lot louder actually being next to them.
Yeah. So cute. Look at them.
trying to grab her and she runs away.
She's like, yo. Want attention, but now they don't want attention.
Here, come here. Here, Dante.
The other one's like, what happened?
There you go. There you go. I have them now.
I just hold them there.
There
you go.
I have them. They're in my lap currently. They're doing their diligence. Anywho, I'll put them back in a minute. You go to heal the tree. Unfortunately, when you try to do so, the burn and the rot of the tree does not seem to heal. However, as you had done it to the bottom of the root that had broken off whenever Jin had kicked it seems to sort of reform itself slightly around and have like a bit of a little stub at the end, so it's not fucking just a broken part of the tree.
Oh, look at that.
But as you do so, again, you don't feel the same sort of thing. Whatever this thing is, it is not the spirit itself. It seems to be just something that is connected to Nuan, that is connected to that spirit.
How large is the root? Like, it's a pretty.
We'll say it's a pretty decent chunk. We'll say that it is like an arm's length of a root that was kicked off. Pretty thick.
I didn't mean to kick it that hard. Holy shit.
Yeah, you didn't kick it that hard. It just sort of came off. That's why I didn't even have you roll.
Do you have the ring with you?
She brings the ring up and just sort of makes her way over. Yeah, just like before, but that was mostly just to help me find her. We could maybe put it over it, but she just sort of like places it onto the root.
Because these are the only two, I guess, clues we have.
I had mentioned before that you would potentially need to draw the spirit here.
How can we...
Do we have anything to offer it?
Let's see.
Um,
I'm looking at my inventory. I got a Yumbar. Does it like that?
You want a Yumbar, Mom? Do you want a thing that makes you want to think that thing that makes animals nicer?
You fucking animal, you.
So I have corral blood and a blood-soaked moon rag.
So you came up with the answer earlier, Luca.
Oh.
You had came up with the answer earlier, and then when you came over here, you didn't do it. So.
Wait, what?
Made a long way.
What do you mean they didn't do it?
Well, you had came up. You had said what you had said potentially what you're gonna do, and then when you came over here, you didn't do it.
I'm blanking out.
How did the other spirit eventually talk to you?
We gave it a spirit apple.
And water. We fucking fed it.
So should I give it the spirit apple?
That's what you said you were gonna do earlier.
Yeah.
No, I said I had it if you wanted to try it.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
Do you want? It's up to you if you want to do that.
It's lit.
We can try.
You bring the spirit apple over toward the root. As you do, the root seems to somewhat tremble as little bits of char seems to fall from it. As that little like bit of char seems to almost like break out from it, the entirety of the root almost begins to shred itself and fall to itself. As if the entirety of the root breaks apart to its fibers.
I do it bad.
The apple remains near the center of it. And as soon as that happens, the entire area begins to almost chill all around.
And just immediately turns around. See, I didn't ruin anything.
The portal off to the side seems to turn off. And any sort of movement that anything in the sky, anything in the trees and leaves we're having seems to immediately fall. Just like these puppies. Anyway,
It's like these fucking dogs.
because they wanted to get in the floor, and I can't let them in the floor, especially when I'm not paying attention to them. As that happens, you guys look down toward the ashes of the thing, as well as the spiritual apple, and up from the ashes raises a hand that seems to
Oh, boy.
completely engulf itself around the apple. You know, I'm backing up. He's
Oh.
like, oh fuck.
That's correct. Let's go back a little bit.
Jen's just like, nah, bitch, that's mine. Bites the apple.
He just stands. He just like, he just stand. He doesn't even move. He's just looking at the hand like, all right, here we go.
As it begins to rise up, apple in hand, a large figure that has no real form to it. You've seen something similar in the spirit world before, over whenever you guys had been with the Night Mother. You see a completely pitch black spirit
Oh, great.
rising itself up from beneath the tree. As it does, the vegetation around it seems to almost burn away.
Well, aren't you just an adorable abomination?
You want to make your way over, Ichibe? You want to say that from way over
Yeah.
there where you're safe? I'm kidding.
No, I'm not going
I'm safe over here. I don't have to tell him to talk to you over there. No, I'm blank.
All right.
Does it make sense? Fire Nation. Burning.
So can you
As-
talk or?
As it looks around to each of you, you see it close its hand over top of the spirit apple, and the spirit apple crushes in its palm as the waters of it seems to drain down the shadowy figure until it seems to go down onto its feet.
All right.
Okay. So this is the spirit that was connected with that ring. And apparently it was connected to the root and all of
just
that
get-
stuff.
Just kind of like waves at it. How you doing?
Its eyes seem to follow the wave and then look to you, Jen, but it says nothing.
Oh, look at that. He's shy.
Can you speak?
Eyes seem to trail over to you, Luca. Seems to look to your head and then down to your waist before looking back to you and gives a nod.
Oh.
What, man? Just get like a stare.
Well, I guess the most pressing question is, are you Nuan's mother?
The spirit looks over toward Nuan, then looks back over to you, Luca. Perhaps.
That's not much of an answer.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
And who are you?
Who do you think I am?
Gian had told us that the person who owned this ring was the wife of the Fire Lord.
Perhaps.
So why did you facilitate the kidnapping of your own daughter?
Did I?
Oh, I see. We're going to be doing this whole circle thing for a little while, aren't we?
The spirit seems to look around. As she does, he kind of steps a little bit over toward where all the rest of the party is, sort of into the middle. As she takes one step, you see that, again, the grass beneath her feet seems to burn away, and almost as if it is either rotting or burning. It seems to not want to talk much.
Something is not right.
How you think?
This is no ordinary spirit, but what caused this?
Spirits don't do this. Sometimes they're placed in different forms, but I've never seen something that wasn't like what had happened before. This is...
Is this the result of another contract with a demon?
She looks over.
Something
The spirit
different.
looks over towards you, Ichibe. A demon? No. Never. Remember, Nuam wasn't with you guys whenever you guys were in the the thing with
Yeah, she was unconscious or something.
the Night Mother. Yeah. I've never seen any sort of spirit like this.
Do you know who the Night Mother is? Mysterious blob-shaped humanoid.
Hey, a new guy! Did you know we're the Phantom Thieves? Ryuji!
Do I?
Well, judging by the fact that the only time I've seen something as
Yeah, I don't know if my
blobby
cloak
as you.
I don't know if my shroud does any makes me look like that. It makes me look a little bit different.
Seeing
The
as I've
both
only
of
seen
I
something
will
like you
say,
before, so.
I will say for Luca and for all the rest of you guys know the presence of the Night Mother. You guys have pieces of the Night Mother all with you, and whenever bad things happened over at the Air Temple, you guys felt the Night Mother. This does not feel like the Night Mother.
Neato. All right then.
But you know, this person says, "Do I?" Oh, who knows?
This feels like the Fright Brother.
The Fright Brother.
Linda, get to work on that.
Is there any sort of rhyme or reason for this?
You said you'd never deal with demons. Did a spirit do this to you?
Perhaps.
Do you remember anything of your past?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
You're just fucking with us, aren't you?
Maybe.
Am I?
Feels like it.
She's just saying the same words over and over.
What's 2 plus 2? It's not perhaps. I'll give you a hint.
Just doesn't answer you.
Oh, maybe that really is all she can say.
She looks to you before looking back toward Nuan and Ichibe. Maybe we're not asking the right questions. She hasn't left, so maybe the spiritual apple has some sort of hold, or maybe she wants to say something, or maybe she refuses to say something. I don't know. The only time she ever gave us an answer was when we were talking about whatever did this to her. It wasn't a demon. She said never. It would never be.
Did the ring do this to you?
She looks over toward you, Jin, as you say that. Perhaps. Mm-mm.
Could you give us a hint to what the right question to ask is here?
She doesn't answer.
You can't fault me for trying.
She seems to just say perhaps and have I or do I. And she seems to respond to specific things, but Are you my mother?
We already tried that.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
That's the same answer she gave last time. I thought maybe if I asked, she would say something different or something. I don't know. Maybe I was expecting some sort of motherly response, or I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe I just wanted a hug, Mom.
So it doesn't matter who asked the question. It doesn't matter that she's my mom. I guess it doesn't matter if anyone asked it. I don't fucking know. I'm coming playing.
Now, finally, she's trying to catch on to things and how this world works.
Did you do this to yourself? Was this the result of your death?
Eyes go over towards you, Ichibe. Perhaps. She's not giving any straight answers.
She's not giving any answer.
We assume that you have a connection with the Avatar, whether blood related or otherwise. We understand that the Avatar was brought to this place. Were you turned into this as a result of taking the Avatar here?
Was I?
I'm gonna throw a rock at this fucking ghost so we don't get an answer from it.
If she's not gonna answer us, then we should just.
Well,
Nuan's just like freaking
This could
like,
be
like bringing up her dukes. She's like,
fuck this thing.
Okay, what? I don't know if this is gonna work. This is probably stupid, but you are Nuan's mother.
Perhaps.
Okay. It was worth a shot. I was like, maybe she's not answering because we're asking questions, but no. Instead of like telling her, but
Why is it a demon would never turn you?
She looks over and does not answer you. What did turn you? Not a demon.
No shit.
Oh, gee, that narrows it down.
I
Wait a
wish we could
second,
just
that-
get some sort of something.
If it was not a demon,
you are.
Yeah.
You are getting a straight answer from her.
Yeah.
That is the only one we have gotten so far.
You see Rose shake his head. She has been answering you every single time, has she not?
Oh, but I was being a sarcastic ass about it.
If she's been answering us, all she's been saying is the same things, though. Have I? Am I? Do I? Perhaps?
Never a demon and not a demon. But then if not a demon, then what was it?
Something great.
Something great. Was it the Avatar?
I was about to say.
You say the Avatar as she looks over toward Nuan. No.
The other one. Muscular, tall, about this high, male.
No. She said to say something else at least whenever that was brought up.
Yeah.
Was it this? He points to. Was it this one?
Pointing to Nuan?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Something great turned you into a monster. It's weird form. Was not a demon. It's probably a spirit. Was it a mortal creature?
Was it?
Not a
Ro, can you
spirit.
just give us the answer? She like looks back to Ro. What's going on?
Wait, you know?
I cannot tell you any more than I already have. I am here to guide you, not to give you the answers. She's telling us answers, he says, but all we're hearing are these other things, unless we're asking specific stuff. What does it mean? Anybody have any guesses?
That's just
I'm trying really hard, and I probably don't need to try that hard because it's probably more simplistic. But I'm trying really hard.
Well,
What are the
she's
responses she's been
definitely-
giving?
We've been getting am I's and perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
So
am I?
we've been getting question marks and we've been getting periods. Some question marks is her questioning or them questioning themselves. The periods are not a direct answer, but it is an answer.
Whenever you get a period, anyway, whenever you get a statement or an
Christ.
or an
All right, you 4-year-old.
Whenever you're getting a period, what kind of questions are you asking?
We are usually asking things about people.
Okay. And whenever you get the question, what kind of answers are you asking? Or questions are you asking?
Wait, no. Wait, sorry, I mixed that up. Generally, I found that like we were getting question marks when we were talking about people, and we're usually getting periods when we ask about what they are or who they are.
So we can't ask about them, but we can ask about others? Is that what? Is that it?
Whenever
We get
you've
a lot of
asked,
per-
whenever you've asked
Or,
who this person is, because like whenever you ask, are you Nuan's mom?
mhm.
They say perhaps.
Yeah.
Whenever
So
you ask
should
some
I
other whenever you
say-
ask some other things, they do say perhaps as well. But what-
Who is Nuan's mother? Should we say that? Would that help?
you
We're
ask
probably not
who,
gonna
you,
get an
you
answer.
ask who is Nuan's mother, she just sort of stares at you.
Yeah. It still has to be direct. It can't be completely indirect. It has to be
okay.
related.
Do you
has
guys?
to be a
I
related
will
question.
remind you guys. You also have some White Lotus points if you want to use them
Oh yeah.
to get some potential guidance.
Oh.
Maybe we can burn that. We can burn a couple of those, maybe.
You guys want
just-
do you guys want to burn one for a hint?
One spiritual guidance piece.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh.
I like to buy one hint.
You burn one of them for a hint. As you do, you're asking questions that could result in one of two answers, and she's giving you one of two answers. But what are those two? What do each of those answers mean?
One is direct and the other one is more of a question.
It doesn't matter what your questions are. How are the answers being presented to you? In one of two ways, correct?
Yeah.
So what would each of those answers mean?
Well, one means that perhaps they are, perhaps they aren't.
So it's a yes or a
I-
no,
I-
depending on which one?
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. So
Perhaps,
I don't know if
perhaps
perhaps is
equals
a yes or
perhaps equals yes, because you know that this is Nuon's
Yeah.
mother, and
Okay.
any sort of question is a no because they're not giving you anything else.
oh, because
I'm gonna-
like it's
I'm
the
gonna-
am I? So then that's probably a no, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find whoever
Okay.
put this curse on this fucking thing, and I'm gonna break it in half. This is absolutely the worst fucking spirit I've
According
ever talked to.
according to Ro, she's giving you straight answers. Those straight answers are yes and no answers to your yes and no questions. It's just she's using different words for it.
Okay.
I'd punch you if I wasn't sure my hand would fall off.
It's not their fault.
I know it's not their fault, but they're the thing that's standing in front of me right now.
Have you figured something out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
So her saying perhaps she's likely saying yes to our questions, and then the latter, maybe the questioning am I, is likely a no.
So if we ask her yes and no questions and we get those responses, then
Mhm.
maybe we can figure out what specific things to ask her.
Mhm.
Like, instead of asking her what's 2 plus 2, we ask, is 2 plus 2 4? Perhaps.
That's a yes.
Yeah, okay.
Try the wrong one. Like, is 2 plus 2 5?
Is it?
Okay, so that's the no.
Well then. Interesting. All right. I think if we go with this,
They didn't answer when we pointed at Nuon, right? And said, "Did
They
Nuon
said
do
they-
this to you?"
they said perhaps.
They said perhaps.
Did they say perhaps? I can't remember.
Yeah, there was. They said perhaps. Oh.
that's not good.
It's just like, okay. I'd ask how, but we've gone past that.
This happened to you while protecting the Avatar.
Hold on. Give me a second to mentally do gymnastics with this one.
Don't try and fucking do too many pull-ups and shit, man. Don't fall off the high bar.
Okay. Did it.
Did it.
So that's technically a no.
Mm-hmm.
But they also said it a little bit differently. But it's a question mark, so it's a no.
Did it.
So you weren't protecting me. Is
The
that it?
Avatar meant to do this to you.
What was the answer to the ones thing first?
Sorry. Yeah, no, let Nuon do her thing first.
So you weren't protecting me then? Were you protecting me? Was I? Nuon kind of steps back a bit.
You think Nuon had meant to do this to you?
Did she?
Considering that Nuon has amnesia, it is hard to say whether or not we can get proper answer and proper closure on the matter. The fact that you question it as well means that we're not entirely sure, or you know that they did not mean to.
Do you think this is a punishment for letting your daughter get kidnapped?
You see it look over to you, Jin, and for a moment you get a very strange feeling as you look at it. You almost feel like inside of the facial part of where the spirit is standing, you almost see teeth go into like almost a smile.
He narrows his eyes at like fucking, angry looks at it.
Is it?
Is this what you wanted?
Perhaps.
Oh. Okay, well, at least you got what you wanted then, whatever. People got weird fucking kinks.
We never asked.
Just
Were
kinda
you part of
smirks.
the Black Rings?
Why do you ask?
We need to know. If
Okay,
Xion can be
that's
trusted.
different. That's different. Oh no.
We need to know if Xion can be trusted before we undertake the trial that Nuon must go through to regain her powers as the Avatar.
Xion.
I already said his name once before. You didn't react to it last time, you fucking asshole.
You didn't ask that specific question.
Okay, that's true.
He just laughs.
Gion's part of the Black Rings, isn't
Looks up to you. You see the smile immediately go away. Is he?
He's not. Okay.
Again, though, you feel just like looking at it where that smile was, Jim, when you asked the first question, there's almost just like an angry look on her face now.
he has a toothy smile now.
Don't fucking make her mom unless her mom's actually an asshole, then maybe make her angry. I don't fucking know.
And apparently she wasn't protecting me, so I think she's an asshole. I'm kidding.
I think she's kind of a dick.
She's answering a couple of things around Lord Xion, whatever did this to her, and the Black Rings. So
what's
maybe we
okay,
can
sorry, keep going.
figure something out with those, or try to find if there's anything else.
What's the Fire Lord's name again? I forgot. Apart from
Yeah, I'm
fucking
like trying to remember.
Keanu Reeves.
Fire Lord Reeves.
Fire Lord Reevesy.
The Fire Lord's name is Hakan. Hakan.
Let's put it in
Probably
reverse then.
bring the hubby up. Yeah.
Let's put it in reverse then. We're between the quarrel of two brothers, both of which it sounds to you like you know very well. Do you feel like Hakan can be trusted?
She looks over at you as you say that. Can he?
Oh, that's Rip.
Can Lord Xion
So
be trusted?
they fucking you're fucking giggling at Xion and you're saying no, fuck my husband. All right, that's lit.
What were you saying, Jen?
Can Xion be trusted?
Can he?
Oh, okay, there we go. We got a better answer this time.
You have to think about who's answering the question, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. Can the Black Rings be trusted?
The Black Rings only want what's best.
I think it's pretty clear where her alliance is laying.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Do you feel that is the case for all of your organization?
No. She just
I would
turns
agree.
towards you very abruptly. Before, again, this spirit looked as if it was, some sort of humanoid in appearance. But as soon as you bring that up, it seems to turn like an owl. Anyway, no, it seems to turn just abruptly in your direction without even moving the front of its body as it goes no when you ask that.
Considering the couple dozen we have ran into, I would be inclined to agree with that.
Those who betray deserve nothing but the darkness.
Oh, that's too bad. So
Yeah,
how
but-
did you?
Oh, it's
So you wait. Okay. So let's see. Nuon did this to you, but you weren't trying to protect Nuon, and it was done to you by accident. So, but you're a member of the Black Rings, so she ran away, or she was thrown in there by Hakan, and he says he can't be trusted.
Okay.
It's one of the two. So
So
she actually might have just fucking jumped in the portal of her own free will.
did no one enter the spirit realm of her own free will?
She looks at Nuan. I would like to know the answer to that as well.
So she did jump in. Interesting.
Was it the Black Rings plan to throw Nuwan into the spirit world?
Things went wrong. Betrayal. As she begins to kind of vibrate, you notice the stumps behind her and some of the roots begin to crack.
Who betrayed you?
Looks up towards you.
His smile's gone. There's no sass or smarm anymore. He's just.
Why would I tell you that?
Don't you want them to pay?
A smile goes across her face. They will. Especially if they have no allies.
You can arrange that.
It's fucking one or the other.
Jen, you're pretty sure that this person is not on your side, so if they say anything, that means whatever they give you is going to be good for whoever they say anything about. That's why they're not saying anything.
I know. I know. I'm aware. I understand what's happening. I'm just seeing what I get out of. I'm just seeing what we'll get out of them.
Do you? I mean, this is hard questions. Can you say why you did any of that to me or to anyone? She looks over. Why do you matter?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Guessing that's a no.
They're basically saying that it might not have that much to do with you. It has a lot to do with you, but maybe not that particular part.
She just like looks to you guys.
The
I
Black
don't
Rings
know what else to find out about that night.
that night, yeah.
Did you care about me?
Yeah, I was afraid of asking that on her behalf. I was gonna let her do that.
Of course. She seems to smile very slightly. Did you love Avatar Nuwan? Did I?
She cared about you, but she hated the fact you were a fucking avatar.
The other Avatar's called Dion Lee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you love Avatar Dion Lee?
As you mentioned Dion Lee, she seems to open her mouth to say something, but nothing comes out.
It was the original instigator of the Black Rings program.
Something that's always been. I've been wondering something since our last business revelation. The Black Rings betrayed Avatar Dion Lee, did they not?
Or he, them, one of the two.
Oh, that's not what I'm getting at.
That's Rip.
Dion Lee wanted them to kill him, didn't they?
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's rip.
Interesting.
Just a big smile across her face again.
Weird.
Interesting.
Did you love the Fire Lord? Did I?
Rip.
Well,
Did you use the Fire Lord's power to give the Black Rings an advantage in the Fire Nation?
Looks over towards you. You don't know the beginning of it.
Interesting. And the Fire Nation really is the least safest place to be right now.
is I was going to ask a question, but I think I already know the answer to that match.
We, the Black Rings, are everywhere.
We've
There
noticed.
is no safe place for our enemies.
Yeah. Is Dion Lee's plan to resurrect himself?
Wait, I was gonna ask, are we your enemies?
Oh, well, it's
Me too, but I think that's kind of obvious, my baby.
Well, I don't know. She hasn't been that obvious. Sometimes she has, sometimes she hasn't.
Whenever you mention Dion Lee, she does not say anything. Just like the last time you said Dion Lee. Seems that anything having to do with Dion Lee, she does not answer.
She did laugh at his fucking death, though. That was pretty funny for her. That was a good time for her.
That was a good. It was pretty fun. Pretty funny. Pretty funny.
You brought her back to extremely warm pastures.
That's true.
Is the Fire Lord really the father of Nuon?
Perhaps.
Okay. Oh,
Mm.
there's your answer, kid.
Friggin'.
Congratulations. Though,
Considering that this ring was used as a catalyst to find you, it's safe to say that we can trust at least a couple of these answers.
perhaps.
Perhaps.
There's just
Fuck
there's
this.
just a smile coming from her. You see that toothy smile that she gave Jim before.
What was that? I'm sorry, you were going to ask something different to us, and I apologize. We just kind of like.
I was gonna ask if we were their enemies.
That is for you to decide.
I mean,
She points to
we fed one
Nuwan.
of your guys. We fed one of your guys to a fucking panther, so.
She points to Nuwan.
Hmm.
Will you not hand her over?
What are they going to do to her?
None of your concern.
Will we?
Are they going to kill her?
None of your concern.
Man, did anybody miss the fucking cheeky comeback I just did?
No, I actually didn't hear anything. Did you? I think.
She asked if we'll hand her over, and I looked at her and I said,
Will we?
Oh, I get it.
I'm angry. I missed that. That's fucking great.
That was good. That was fucking good. She stares at Ichibe as he says that. Upon doing that, she seems to reach into herself where the root was, as she picks up the fragmented looking black ring that was there. Then yes, you are our enemies.
It's a shame. And here I thought we could be civil.
It hasn't really changed much, to be honest. Every person we've met that's a Black Ring has come at us.
Good. And they will get their reward as I have.
And become a black goopy person.
And be little goopy boy.
Your
Oh
reward.
boy, I
This-
love it.
This is a reward, huh? Being some decaying ooze in the spirit realm.
The great Lord Ooze did this to me.
It is better than wasting away in that prison.
You're the one he sucked the boiling rock.
Nah, that doesn't make much sense.
He sucked a lot of people out of prisons.
Yeah, and why the fuck? No, because I'm pretty certain that they
should
were
try and make them.
husbando and waifu during the boiling rock.
If you remember the timing,
Okay, remind me the timing.
the original
No.
Fire Lord was husbandu and wife whenever the boiling rock had been assaulted, and because of the assaulting, Lord Jian had lost his family.
Yeah.
That was around
Bad.
10 years or so before Nuam was born.
Okay, I retract that because my brain just flipped out. Prison.
Hmm.
She appears to just be moving the fragmented little ring between her fingers.
Do you not feel yourself still bound by being a part of that tree? Or did you let yourself be there?
I was called there by her. I would not be anywhere near here. This is not my reward.
What is your reward?
Being a goopy thing.
Being a little goopy.
Be a little gooby.
Just
I'm
sort
gonna
of
be a goomy when I grow up.
just sort of smiles at Jen.
I'm gonna be a goofy goober when I grow up.
You guys are way past psychotic. This is what you think of this as a reward. Whatever that says.
It's
my-
interesting. The Black Rings seek to have domination on a scale beyond just one nation. And their ties to the Avatar still don't completely make sense. Though it seems like they aim for a greater reward beyond just the physical realm. So what is it exactly that they gain for gathering the four nations together as their own?
Just sort of like looks over at you. Doesn't seem to answer you.
Do the Black Rings want complete global conquest?
Sort of
In their
looks
own
over
way.
Sort of looks over at you. Does not answer you.
I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Why would I answer anything from my enemies?
You're not wrong.
Fair. Very fair. Well, does failing to achieve their task of capturing the Avatar guarantee a reward for the Black Rings? And emotions to herself as emotions to her.
I already achieved my goal. Long before I died.
Is your goal to
actually-
give
Yeah, she actually fell into acid before coming into the spirit realm.
was your goal to give birth to the next Avatar?
A smile goes across her face. Perhaps.
I didn't think you get to. I didn't think that was a thing you could choose to do. I thought it was random.
Shows how much you know.
Yeah, I'm just a little. I'm just a simple man from the desert. What could I know about him?
She doesn't answer that. She doesn't know who you are. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
You took everything from me.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
As again, she just seems to be passing the little ring between her fingers. Do we have anything else to say to whatever this is? And so far, it just seems like everything he said was right.
It does not mean we have to follow his direction. In fact, this is only widen a proper problem. And we really only have ourselves to trust in the Fire Nation right now.
Are we
suppose
done with it? She just sort of like looking away from the creature in front of her.
One
think you-
last thing.
Hmm?
Did you regret your decision?
No, she's happy as shit.
Did
Never
I?
to ask.
What's that?
Did I?
All right.
As soon as that is said, you just see that Nuan just sort of like looks away from it. Raising up from the tree, Ro looks over, and you guys just see what appears to be a plume of flame go forward over top of the spirit in front of you.
Mm.
As it happens, the spirit raises the ring, but as soon as it does, the spirit seems to tear away, the ring falling to the ground.
I'll pick it up. Boop.
You pick up the ring. As you pick it up, Ichibe, you notice that the ring is no longer fractured.
Oh, it's whole now. What a crazy experience. Does that mean that part of her is inside this ring? I don't know. She
Okay.
filled it with some of the little goop.
She
Just-
gooped it.
She fucking gooped it up.
Jin just wordlessly
What a
just
bitch.
Jin just goes and hugs Nawan.
What does any of that mean?
It means that
Apparently
he went
she doesn't
into
like
this
either
place.
of them.
Or she never had a love for either. It was always just them.
And she doesn't feel overly confident about trusting either.
Does that mean we should trust them both? But what does that even...
It is hard to say. It sounds to me like she truly cared about you. But at the same time, you as the Avatar makes things complicated.
Well, it
But she
sounded
wanted-
like she cared about Nuan in some way, but she did not love Nuan.
Yeah, that's
Is what she was saying. Yeah.
that's what she
Probably
mind.
cared
Heck-
because
heck
she
W.
was the
No.
That might be the case. It's hard to say.
It's the way she
It-
the way she made it sound. It was the opposite of
Yeah.
that. She cared because of
Yeah.
Avatar, not because of Nuan.
Yeah, no, never mind.
I still, the problem is that she talks about both of them like, nah, both of them got agendas. Fuck both of them shits. And I feel that because they both feel like they've got agendas.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now that I've heard that the Black Rings have a foothold in the Fire Nation, especially
everywhere.
because of the fucking wife of the Fire Lord, it's like I don't really wanna deal with anybody in the Fire Nation.
But there's nowhere to go.
we just need to finish what we started here. And then we can figure it out after. Okay?
Mhm.
Do we just leave them to whatever else they're gonna do then? I mean, they're
We
planning
do
on
not
an
have
attack,
a lead.
but they're planning on an attack to the Southern Water Tribe. We don't have to even worry about that or be a part of that, though, right?
We don't. They don't need our allegiances don't need to lie with anyone. Anything. We can just be out for ourselves and do what we need to do.
And
Just
done
because we
this.
just be, yeah.
Not
So,
the point of the avatar.
Hmm.
I know you didn't ask for it, but you have it now. And I guess it's yours. So, it's, how do I say this? I guess it's your turn to define what an avatar is.
I think it should be taken one step at a time. Let's just focus on your trials. Fix you, fix Akira, and then we can worry about everything after.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nuwan.
No, I
I
don't.
really-
I don't know what I was. I don't know what I was expecting. I know what was said, and she was very proud of it. So I just want to
If
know
anything,
how she did it.
If anything, we at least know that for some reason or another, something had brought you here.
Maybe some members had a change of heart. But who's to say?
Double agental.
Someone who
We-
betrayed the Black Rings. Yeah. She seemed to not
This-
like them.
Which means that they might be a very good friend of ours. Wherever they are, if they're still alive.
They were aware of how tainted the Fire Nation is with the Black Rings. It's possible they aren't currently in the Fire Nation.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure
The
there's
only
plenty
thing
in
I
the
can-
Dai Li.
The only thing I can think of, honestly, when you were about to say that, was the only people I almost think we can even trust are people like the Dai Li.
Haha!
People who very much know the people that work for them, the ones that basically raised them from birth. Even if they did steal them, that means that there probably isn't any members of the Black Rings in there. But on the same point, doesn't that also... She looks over toward Luca and then back to you guys. Doesn't that also say the same thing for the Southern Water Tribe? They're pretty xenophobic, right?
Yeah.
Way to put it nicely. No.
That's
They've been
fair.
they've been at whatever they've been doing since before the last Avatar even was gone.
We also have to keep in mind that the actions to the outside of the Southern Water Tribe do not look so clean.
But they also have that protection, that spirit. They can't just... No one's just going to sneak up on them. I had to get that thing done, right? No one can just pretend to be there and then go with them. They have to have that blessing.
Why is it that they seek so much conquest outside of their own tribe then?
I don't know.
What else are they to do down there?
I mean, that's fair. But
What the fuck else are they gonna do?
Sick word! No.
What the fuck else are they gonna do down there?
Who does what?
Burn.
What people don't want? More land, more territory, more power for their nations.
I think the only people we can trust to not be a part of the Black Rings are people who are like that. Are people who are doing their own questionably moral things. Like the Dai Li, or like the people from the Southern Pirates, or...
You think that, but there was another kind of people that had that same mentality. And now Black Ring is running their entire nation.
Oh, you're that. Oh, that touched a nerve. It's not so black and white. Whether or not they have black rings in their possession, A tribe and organization that seeks domination in gruesome ways that can affect other people's lives is still something that cannot be overlooked. We can only know for certain when we talk to them the next time we see the Southern Water Tribe.
Let's take care of me and Akira first. And then, if it were up to me, I would just want to leave. I don't know where to go, but wherever you guys want to go. I don't really like it here.
I don't blame you.
I am sorry that my nation has fallen on such terrible times to a point where it does not feel safe to you anymore.
I think it's more just the capital. I don't like it. I don't like that I don't know. I don't like that I don't know if I can trust either of those two, even knowing that they're not with the Black Rings.
Yeah, it's pretty keck W, to be honest.
For fuck.
Neither of them. She had no love for either of them, which means that she sees them the same way we do, but I don't know if I can find it in myself to trust either of them. The only one that I even find anything with is the one that promised to kill us. She shrugs. I don't know if I don't know if I even want to trust my judgment on that.
That is hard to say. Let me come to terms with that. Luca too.
She gives a sigh.
How? I have an idea. But we'll wait till after we take care of everything. Okay.
We have the serums now. We could just find out where to go and then make our way. Either the Fire Lord
out of here.
Either the Fire Lord or Lord Xian knows where to go, so let's just ask one of them and leave in the next couple of days.
Hakon's not going to tell us, so it's probably going to be Xian. He wants to talk with us anyes, but we're not going to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Xian is going to be the
not
better
after
bet,
that
I agree.
bullshit.
We'll ask Xian tomorrow. I'm sure he could take a minute or two out of his day to just tell us the location.
We'll see. That remains to be seen.
Should I hold on to that ring too? Since it doesn't burn me.
Does it burn me? I'm the one holding on to it.
It doesn't burn you right now. Maybe it's
not
because you
burning
don't
me
have
at
a
this
physical
time.
body, but you know.
Yeah.
We will see how much it hurts once I actually wake up.
That's gonna be a regretful decision for you, Ichiban.
I mean, technically, you
You
shouldn't
should-
even be holding it in the
after
real
being-
world, but
After being consistently dealt blow for blow by an Oni, there are many less things that are painful.
I mean, yeah, but still.
should we make our way over to the portal then? Motions over to the portal by the willow.
Is that the way we got out last time?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you all done
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
It appears so. Is there anything else that you feel the need to stick around for, Ro?
There are people, from what I remember from being alive, there are people who are loyal to the Avatar. In recent years, people call those people the Black Rings. But I believe those people were created by the previous Avatar. If you could find those whose loyalty only serve the Avatar, going to any of their temples, perhaps you could find refuge and guidance.
Like we're going on a world tour then. Isn't that exciting?
Until then, he makes his way over to the side, and you see Ro sort of unfurl himself and latch on to the other island.
But jumping was so fun. Oh well. What can you do?
Oh
You
yeah,
guys-
the other portal. I remember that portal.
Yep.
Do you guys want
Alright,
to make your way over?
Yeah. Let's go, everyone.
Yeah, let's go.
I find
We don't have any feeling reason to go and talk to Ivern, so let's fucking go.
Well, I mean, as you pass by the willow, you guys hear just a snoring sound. So
yeah.
I'm
Fuck
so
you, Ivern.
I am so tempted to hit him, but I don't want to talk to him.
Don't fucking do it.
I don't want to talk to him, but I want to
would
hit
you
him anyway.
remove this
Such a- why are
squirrel
you
from
being
my
such a-
buttocks?
Why are you being such a dick tonight, Jin? I mean, sure, we were talking to Goopy McGoopenstein, fucking Miss Dumpy Lumps over there, but what the fuck, man?
Wasn't he always like this? I don't- What's the
Yeah, but we didn't know
difference?
whether or not Nuon's family was gonna be kind of a piece of shit, so.
Are you
Maybe
asking?
we
Was the,
shouldn't-
wait, were you asking that the Willow was always like that, or was it because was Jin always like that?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's lost its luster now.
I'll tell you, Jin's always been this.
Oh, I know.
As you guys make your way through, Ro flying in after you, you will all wake up back at home at the start of the new day. Squeaky.
Did you
Oh,
fuck?
Yeah. Hi, I'm here too.
I mean,
Who would have thought?
you're the fucking
Why-
one that decided to go and read a book.
I didn't decide. The dice did.
You're the one that said I'm gonna go read a book instead of doing important plot shit. It's a really nice fucking book, pretty hefty.
I said I was taking the L.
You rolled a die.
Yeah.
Now
No,
you're
no,
now you
I'm-
haven't met Ivern and the fucking Fright brother.
Maybe that's a good thing.
My life was better before I talked to either of those. Yeah.
You're just on the other side there, fucking like this bitch being like all talking about things, and you just be like,
Just
oh
as
no, you
everyone
don't.
Actually, just as everyone falls asleep, Bailey just opens her eyes and she's like, "Thank fuck," and then just leaves the fucking room.
Melee walks over, she brandishes the ring on her finger, starts snapping everyone's necks.
No, she's just
She's been
like,
secretly a black ring the whole time.
I knew it.
What, Nuon wakes up? Oh no, Nuon, they're all dead. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god, Nuon!
We should
it
go to
sounds
this
so like a
monastery.
thing.
We should go to this monastery beside the starting town that I totally wasn't trying to lead everyone to. Anyway,
Anywho, we said read a book in air quotes.
yeah, you were reading a book. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Whenever you woke up from after reading a book, there, Squeaky, you would note that your book reading partner is once again nowhere to be seen.
As is.
And as you go out into the main area, most of them are still doing their sleeping thing. And would you stop it, Dante? And
There's a lot of squeaky doors that you have in your room there, buddy.
I don't know what to do. If I
Just
pick
like
him
as
up,
you
he
just-
wants to jump into the floor, and I can't let him in the floor. He's still
She
too
just-
young.
She just freaking checks on them and just like,
I think that they'll be back soon. It's a good thing I'm just so responsible, keeping an eye on them.
You just go like lay over there, and you wake up with them like, oh man, what a spiritual journey, right, guys?
what? Oh, I must have disconnected.
Man, I was dreaming of being back in Boston Say, doing a little
No,
dance,
she doesn't
making a little
pretend that
love.
she was there. It's just
I
like,
know.
oh man, freaking, oh man, call disconnected.
I must have been I must have been dreaming of something else. And
Well, I just woke up in the middle of it, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I went to read a book.
Fuck, man.
What was the book's title?
Dunk. Yeah, anyway, no.
Jesus Christ.
A World of Mahjong.
Mahjong and you, the deepest secrets.
How to mahjong?
It was called Mahjong Fight Monsters.
It was called Mahjong Mahjong.
Mashlong.
Oh,
Mashlong,
didn't hear that.
Mashlong.
It was called Wu Tie My Heart.
It was called How to Arch
It
Your
was
Back
called I've
Right.
been feeling lonely lately and I wanted to get some fucking cock.
It was called Love in Space. Anyway, so
Bangkok National.
As Meili, you would go about fixing yourself some tea or anything like that. You would note that that Jin, the burb, is just sort of floating over by the window, just sort of like perched over there, like looking out. And you would note that nobody else is up besides the two of you.
She's holding out a piece of bread to the chef. He's gonna hold out a piece of bread.
You gonna have tea with me, Jen?
Burb
You
looks
gonna
back
have-
over at you.
You gonna have?
He
you gonna
takes
have
it.
Gonna have some bread? Do you eat bread?
Roll me a
Do you
lore.
eat? Do you eat bread?
Roll me a lore, Meili.
He just takes it. He's like, yes, I do. Thank you. Spirit bird all along.
11 plus 12 plus Allura of 5 is 17.
You want to go with the 17?
Yeah, sure.
You see it sort of like looking at you. You see it narrow its bird eyes, then pecks at the bread a bit, and it sort of just like grabs it from you.
Do you want some steam bun? It's got chicken in it.
Well, yeah.
How do you?
It's just sort of
Does Luca-
snapping at like. Nying, nying, nying.
She's gonna just hold her hand out for it.
Luca just holds out her hand and it just comes to her. Him. Them. You know, one day I should be curious and go check. That's something to do, Meili. Luca. Come here.
Come here, bird.
Checks.
Come here.
I'm playing.
Come here, bird.
As Jin finishes the small roll you would give him, you put out your arm and says "fucking why not," and just sort of jumps on your hand. As you do, you then realize why people usually have like actual like thick gloves and things whenever handling these. There is some very sharp talons that this boy has.
Ow.
You've made a mistake.
Ow. I'll get used to it. Ow. Okay, you can.
You
Sets him down.
you bring him like halfway across the thing, and then you like put your arm down onto like one of the sofas. He like comes off. You see there are like very tiny cuts on your arm, as if it was like just from being on you was slightly peeling the first layer of skin.
Ow. It's okay. This is how we get resilience. And then you scrub it off so that your skin stays supple and soft. Good bird.
Good bird.
Good bird.
I'm
Here, I
definitely
promise you-
definitely
I
not
promise
going
you
to get some fucking glove or something. That's not what I'm gonna do.
No, I promised you a steam bun. I promised you a steam bun.
You're gonna go get him a steam bun.
I'm gonna get him a steam bun, and he's gonna open it up so he can just go straight to the good shit.
You open up the steam
It's
bun that seems to have like little penguin
What?
penguin chickens. Anyway,
Some
Penguin.
quickens. Some quickens.
I'm trying to think of a good
Some-
like chicken mixed with something else.
Some
Some
cheegwins.
pumpkins?
Some
Some
cheegwins.
cheegwins.
Some cheegwins.
Cockatrice.
You get a
Sequins.
Pencock.
It's a fucking cheequin.
Cheequin.
You know those
Okay,
normal animals, right? Yeah, but they're rare, Xavier.
They're
Normal
like
animals are rare. Like how there's a bear.
Normal
And
animals
and
are
also
fucking
just- also-
stupid.
Also, just an actual normal dog when they go to that fucking oasis.
Yeah,
in
but
the
they're
desert.
rare.
Remember, there's just a normal fucking dog, and no one talked about that.
But as you feed him whatever sort of fucking meat is inside of that bun, he seems to really like it.
Go
yeah.
Ox Bar, fuck it, who cares?
A duckin. There we go. You give him a duckin.
A ducking.
ducky.
Oh yeah. He loves ducking.
Yeah, you give him a duckin.
All right, I'm
gonna
back. Sorry
have-
about that.
I'm gonna have this bird also.
Okay,
with
how's your
me.
garage?
I'm gonna have this-
Well,
Yeah, you
Tree
doing good?
decided to say hi, so
Yeah, I read that. Are things rough?
No, the house, the house is intact. The house is fine.
Yeah.
It's just a tree decided to break through a really shitty window in my garage and decided to say, "Hey, what's up? Can I come in and say hi and whatnot?"
What's
So-
up, fuckers?
What's up? What's up, shitlords? I'm here.
I'm glad. I'm
And,
glad it didn't do fucking. I'm glad it didn't like collapse your roof.
Oh, the roof is brand new.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that sucks.
This whole house could burn down and the roof will still be there.
yeah.
Is everybody
yeah,
okay
no,
though?
just there's a shit
That
ton-
sucks, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
Okay.
That's what we have insurance for.
Hell yeah.
That is true. That is what insurance is for.
And
You said
to,
the
to
most
boot,
correct
it's
thing.
yeah, and to boot, it's not even my tree that fell in my house. It's my neighbor's tree.
Oh, it's too lit then. They're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
With that being said, though,
I will make this bird love me so that whenever I tell it to do something, it will also consider listening to me at some point. It might not work, but that's mine. That's the risk I'm willing to take.
as you are feeding the duck and meat to Jin here, the others will begin to wake up. Luca, Akira, Jin, Ichibe, you guys would all wake up around the same time upon getting up from the mythical journey you had in your brains. Ro and Nuam
Jin
would
wakes
also
up
begin
at-
to wake up.
Jin wakes up and he looks pissed. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, just when he wakes up, he's just like angry about that. He just gets up, just grumbling.
Melee, you see the others begin to rouse from over at the common area that they were all sleeping in for the thing. Jin just sort of stands up and like storms around.
Oh, morning. You want a steam bun?
Yes,
Here you go.
thank you.
It's got ducking in it. I don't know if you like ducking, but Jen
I
likes
don't.
ducking.
He just shoves it straight in his mouth. He doesn't even listen.
Okay.
And he just sits.
Xavier says he wakes up with the energy of someone who was like, "Who touched the thermostat?"
Is Nuon awake?
Yep, she has woken up around the same time as you guys did.
All right, I'll start off her day with a little pep.
There's a
I'll
there's a
fucking-
tinier row now as well.
I'll start off her day with a little pep, and pat her on the shoulder and be like,
Listen. Family or not, your parents do not define who you are. My parents do not define who I am. You keep being you. You've done nothing wrong.
I know it
Hey.
can't be. What are you doing over there?
Nuon?
Hmm?
We care for you. Not just because you're the Avatar. That's all. I'm gonna go get some steam buns.
I mean,
If anything, there is one place in the Fire Nation that may be worth visiting. And if we are going to the Southern Water Tribe, we would be stopping by, getting answers from my parents about my parent. This is actually quite hard to say. Getting answers would be nice, at least a bit of information regarding the previous Avatar.
they could be someone interesting to speak to, but I mean, are you sure you want to talk to anybody who was that close to him?
It is possible that if I was born and raised by someone that he trusted, that if they are Black Rings, they're at least one of those people we had talked about before. Someone who is worth trusting. They had not killed me, or fed me to any type of demon or sacrifice. If
They
anything,
just shoved
I
me at
think it would-
ninjas and told me to live
Yeah,
there.
if anything, they fucking trained me in the shinobi art so I wouldn't die easily, which usually is the opposite if they want you to be some sort of sacrifice to the Dark Lord Cthulhu.
I would know.
Yeah, let's go see them.
so I can fucking ask about my fucking mother and father, figure this shit out a little bit, and maybe for your sake too. But you know,
Look, hey, listen, we can, of course, we can go stop by there. You know, after we're done all this Fire Nation shit, we can go crash at Akira's place in the Amber Isles for a little while.
Yeah, I don't actually know where I live.
Seems like you all had a very interesting bout
So-
in the spirit world again.
Where the
So
fuck
Jin-
do I live?
Jin just
Do I
goes,
live?
do I live? Jin just
Ichiban.
starts going off and tell.
So Ichibe, you had lived at this city, which is right here. This
That's
was
water.
the city that was on the either side of this large like piece of like water there. It was like
Oh,
there was
it's
that big
bullshit Fork City.
yeah, it was that big port. It was that big port city. And our boy Ichibe, or not Ichibe, our boy Akira lived here, in this little area here.
Oh, why didn't you say so? We could have hung out a long time ago.
Technically,
You would have paid for all our drinks because you're rich as shit, but we could have hung out.
technically, the Ember Isles is like one of these islands.
But don't worry about that.
But like, I'm just saying they expanded, man. I don't know.
I'm not
But you know-
worrying, and neither should you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Jesus
Seems
Christ.
like
Or
you
even
all
this.
had a-
Actually, I can't remember. This might be the Ember Isles. I don't fucking remember.
so Jinx is gonna go off about.
Either way, it's
Where
about as far away as the other one.
Yeah.
Where am I?
it seems like you all had a very interesting time in the spirit world, and wow, seems like y'all came out a little bit different, and it was
No,
quite a moving experience. Ow.
Nuan's mom's a piece of shit.
Oh, well, I
Sorry,
felt
Nuan.
Well, I mean, so far with our given track record, like my parent history, your parent history, Ichibe's parent history,
Wait, what the fuck does that mean? My parents loved me very much.
and you came out so great, Daddy.
I'll have you know, I did come out great.
to be fair, I have no problems with the people who raised me.
You're an exception, not the rule. And you're adopted.
Oh God.
You're
have you ever taken the
adopted.
time to speak for yourself, Meili?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was gonna be a sacrifice, and then I was left with Baba. I know my home
Then
life
you
wasn't that
too were adopted.
great. Mm-hmm.
Is there a problem with being adopted?
No, I didn't say anything like that. If you're taking offense, it's because it's your own fault.
Jesus Christ.
Man, that book's you don't have to say-
okay?
that book really. That,
you?
I'm not sure. I want you. I'm not sure you should be reading whatever book you're so obsessed with every day.
You're right. It's giving me womanly thoughts.
You
No, I'm fine. I just want to know what happened. You all seem upset.
know, I'm sure we'll explain. And just blah.
Oh yeah, that seems upsetting.
I mean,
Thank you.
according to my old master, apparently having a woman think is probably the worst possible. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna burn your mask next time we go there.
No, finish that sentence. That actually sounds about right for this kind of Stone Age period, right?
I'm gonna set your mask on fire.
Pretty soon they'll start having ideas and thinking.
Wanting to vote?
Own a house.
What's voting?
What's
Sounds-
voting?
They'll invent voting.
I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys all get up
Will.
and do your things, eventually Nuam would kind of gather up her own thoughts about what happened last night as well, as she looks over toward Luca, who had brought it up. Luca, I think you said it during the vision as well as this morning, but I think I do like being the Avatar. I just don't like anything else going on. So,
You don't have to.
I'll figure out what it means for me to be the Avatar, but I also don't want to make too many rash decisions.
Step on toes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
you
if I
have
want
time to think on it.
I don't know if I want to just send an army down to the Southern Water Tribe or help with something like that. I don't know if I want to do the same to Ba Sing Se or even help someone with that. I don't know how much the world's politics really concern me. All I know is I want to stop whatever the Black Rings are doing. If that's the only thing I accomplish as the Avatar, that's the only thing I want to do. You know?
Previous avatar, made organization. Current avatar, goodbye organization.
I can definitely get behind that.
Absolutely.
Just because all the other avatars accomplished great things and knocked off everything on their bucket list doesn't mean that you even have to have a bucket list to start with.
Honestly, I just wanted in the beginning to just be able to tell people I'm the Avatar, and now I can.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Success.
People here will eventually figure it out, and if we go other places, then we can let them know if we want to. But now that I've let people know, and I was able to go to an entire party with a lot of people who probably knew, it doesn't feel bad or even all that different.
It feels liberating, huh, Nuan?
I don't know if liberating is the right word, but I'm not afraid of it like I was feeling before.
It's a start, okay? So what I'm hearing is that you don't feel as bound. You don't feel as tied down to, oh no, I must keep my secret to myself and no one must ever know. Not that you're able to flaunt it, but you're able to just, wear it on your sleeve, as they say.
Is your arm okay?
It's fine. I just pet the bird.
Oh.
No, it's okay. He likes me. It's fine. It's his way of showing that he loves me.
Did you want the glove?
No, it's fine.
Also, I could help you with that.
It's fine, Luca. You can help me in many other ways later.
Oh my
Wait.
god.
Wait.
I'm a healer. That's what I do.
Yeah, you are.
Why
Anywho.
don't you let me help you?
Anywho,
think-
Nuan. You catch my
Okay,
drift,
come here
right?
then.
I think so.
Well, there you go.
So
It's
all we have to
a
do
start.
now is figure out where to go. We could either talk to the Fire Lord today or wait till tonight and talk to Lord Gian at his party, right?
Mm-hmm. How about you decide?
You know what I'll pick if I decide.
And that's fine because that's fine because you're the Avatar. We're Team Avatar, which means you're the leader of Team Avatar.
I don't think. I'm not sure about that.
Are we saying that Nuan cannot make choices for us?
We're saying that we don't see it as a way of leadership so much as a group that works together.
Nuan, they don't believe in you.
You shut your fucking mouth.
She just rests her hands on her shoulders and just like whispers in her ear with like a gremlin grin.
Nuan, they don't believe in you.
I agree with this decision nonetheless. I at least have to speak with Kuzan once before we leave. Because if we don't, they would probably find it a little rude.
You sure he's not over out there somewhere, like watching us?
It is possible. He is aware that Luca has the ability to transform.
No, why would I be over here?
Shut up, Kuzan. I wasn't talking to you.
Wait, didn't I have my ears out when I entered?
Yeah, you did. You've had them the whole
Yeah.
time.
You're wearing them now.
Well, no, I'm guessing that Luca brings them in whenever other things happening. However, Luca, you do know that day that you went to see Duncan, you had them out.
Yeah,
'Cause he noticed.
Yeah.
The whole I had them out
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, I would too. They're cute.
Mhm. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, they're really
Mm.
cute. They're really fluffy. You ever just want to? You ever
Riveting.
just,
do.
you ever,
Can't I
you ever
can't
just
help
want
but
to stroke it?
Sometimes I want to stroke.
You ever just want to stroke it?
You ever just want to stroke it?
if you make sure your blood pressure stays at high, you definitely are.
You ever just
Does.
want to stroke it, Luca?
My
Your tail.
my own tail.
Your tail, not your
guess.
penis.
But also your penis, though.
Puppies are almost asleep. Oh wait, they heard me.
Wait, they heard me.
No, they don't care. They went back to sleep.
No, she's just like they're cute. They are. Yeah, you ever wanted to stroke it? Your tail.
Not really. I mean,
Can I?
maybe
Later?
you. Do you want to?
Maybe. I've stroked Yuki's before. It's really soft.
If you want to.
Maybe later.
That camera does not want to stay up.
No, it doesn't.
Is everything you say an innuendo? Like, is that just you can't turn that off?
Hey, it's either an innuendo or in your endo. Am I right? Ha 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 ha.
Whenever I-
oh.
It could be.
Whenever
Are you
I-
jealous?
Whenever I heard her talking about stroking her tail, I just kept rethinking like, oh, is she talking about the penis?
You're making a lewd joke. Okay.
I could also just be completely innocuous. God, you guys assume so many things.
Oh, Akira didn't say that.
I know Akira didn't say that.
Okay, I'm just making
Okay, I
sure.
don't know what to believe anymore.
I'll
She
let
wants
you
to
believe
stroke.
whatever-
She wants to stroke your tail and probably also your dick, Luca.
Oh, goodness, so lewd, Jenna.
I'm learning so much right now.
Nuhad is in front of us. Covers her ears.
I'm learning so much right now.
Covers her ears, Nuon. Perish the thought right now. Maybe in a year or two.
Oh, is that all? Another year.
I mean, how old are you?
There will
You're
come a
100
time where you
years old?
understand how conception and how you were born works.
Quite simple, really.
It's pretty simple. It's
It gets pretty simple.
pretty A plus B equals C.
Unless you're Chris Chan and then you last like 85 seconds and then you gotta sit down because you're really tired.
You give him way too much, like.
So you say
benefit
that like
of the
you
doubt.
know.
So I
No,
would
I
rather
said-
talk to Lord Jian.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, Nuon. Are you hungry? Have some steamed buns.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just change the subject now. Thank you.
So I'm thinking that that'd be best for me because I don't like my dad.
Isn't the morning fun?
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd say fun, but I'm okay with the morning.
I'm fine talking to my dad if you guys want to, but I do not want to, is all I'm saying. So there's my decision. If
I don't
you guys
wanna
want to do
talk
something
either
else.
of them, but one has a big fucking gun pointed at me, and that gun can speak and drink and think for itself.
Hear me out.
And I want to convince it otherwise.
Hear me out, Nuon. We'll get a nice full breakfast, and then we'll take a nice relaxing bath, and then we'll go see Xian when we're all level-headed and ready to go. How about that?
I mean, we
I
could
don't think your
also
head's ever been
do
leveled.
the other idea where we just stay in the spirit world for about 80 years and wait for them to go away.
Oh,
I gotta go talk. Okay, you guys have your
what
good
were
old
we
bath
doing
bubbles.
For 80 years, Nuon.
You guys have your little bath bubble party. I gotta go talk to Ryan.
You say Ryan, it's just like
'Cause it's
some
funny
white
as
guy.
fuck. I love it. I love saying Ryan more than saying Ryan.
I know it's Ryan, but it's just like Ryan. Like it's just some fucking dude with
I
a
love it.
Domino's hat.
Hey Ryan.
Yeah,
It's
he's got,
me,
like, a
Ryan
pepperoni
from
Ryan.
Domino's.
It's the
Right.
only match just has a
Did
Domino's
you get
plaque on
my
it.
fucking order wrong again?
Damn it,
That's okay,
Ryan.
Damn it, Ryan. This is the
I'm gonna
87th time
fucking-
today.
I'm gonna kill Ryan.
Goodbye, Ryan.
Ryan.
But yes, according to Nuon, she would like to potentially talk to Lord Jian at the end of the day. This is going to mean that at the end of today, you guys are gonna potentially make your way back over to Lord Jian to learn where you guys should be going and to see if he has anything else to say to you. You guys can also let him know if you've any of the stuff you've found out from the dream if you'd like. But upon you guys doing that, you guys have the rest of the day to do whatever it is you guys would wish to do up until that point. I think this might be a good place to end things off since we are very close to 12 p.m. and we've been having a lot of very long games recently. So having something not as up to like 5 hours is probably fun for me. But I do think that before we go, we can all decide on if we're going to be doing anything for the day but until going to Lord Jian. If you guys want to, you guys can tell me anything. You guys be like, oh yeah, we're going to wait to go to Lord Jian, or oh, we're going to go to talk to the Fire Lord without everybody. It's sneaky. we're gonna go sneaky Fire Lord talk. Um,
That's my favorite talk.
But as you guys are going to be going off and around to different places today, let's go ahead and set up where and when and why and who. So Jin, where would you like to go
Yes.
for today? While you, before Lord Gion's thing tonight.
I think. Well, actually, I think I just kind of want to hang out with Oma today.
You could
Until the
100%
party.
do that. You could
Yeah.
100% hang out with Oma. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mei Lee said she might want to have like fucking bubble bath party time. So I don't fucking know.
I mean, unless no one doesn't want to, then but she has other plans.
I have 0 other plans. I don't want to go to the palace. That's definitely not happening. So I don't know. Like, I really just don't want to go to the palace. So anything you want to do. Akira, what would you like to do for the day?
Fix my garage window.
Yes, please.
Akira, you want to fix your garage window? I'm not. You'll have to find a way over to the Ember Isles in order to see if your garage is doing fine or not. You could send a hawk over if you'd like, a messenger hawk.
Probably. But
That sucks, man.
It does. God, what do I want to do? I guess I want to.
I'm gonna roll the dice before I finalize my decision.
Damn. You know what? Fuck, I guess I'll train up
Okay.
in some firebending. I guess whatever.
Do some training.
Yeah, why not?
I'll say if you do some training today, we can depending on some rolls you can make next game, we can see if we can give you some auto successes to get you to where you can actually bend if you need to.
Yeah,
that might be pretty fun.
That'd be good.
Ichibe, you're going to be heading off to Ryan.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Ryan about stuff.
Okay.
I gotta talk to Ryan about some stuff.
Luca, what do you want to do? You want to do bath party?
No.
You want to do bath party,
I
Luca?
was like, if
You
I- if-
want to go into girl form and go bath party?
Nah. Hiss. Water. Okay.
Here's the thing. I roll the dice. I actually want to see what the hell Luke is doing.
Hey, what are you doing, Luca?
I was gonna be meaning. I'm gonna be like, I wonder what's so good about this tail.
You're gonna spend the day stroking your tail.
Yep.
So, the way that I'm seeing this ending now is Luca, you shutting yourself like into your room for a bit. It's just like, all right, you put down your messenger hawk, you like sit down, you like look over, and it's like, let's fucking deal with this. Like, why are people like saying it's weird? Like, what's going on? And then Mei Lee
never
just
said it was
peeks
weird.
in.
Do you need
And
help with that?
as Mei Lee peeks in, Luca's just like mid rub on tail.
Need some help with that?
I was curious what all the noise was about this. You said you wanted to pet it though, so here it is.
Mei Lee slinks in, shuts the door.
It is
Locks the door.
It is longer than
Locks the
Yuki's.
other lock on the door. Locks the third lock on the door. Puts a fourth lock on the door.
Pushes a
I
chair
think-
in front of the door.
I think until next time, we'll hold things off there. There can be a scene if we would like. But as you would make your way into the room, I think we're gonna be holding things off there for the night.
Hell yeah.
And then hopefully next time we'll all find out where to go to use the serum to get Akira and Nuwan some freaking dragon training.
Or Kuzan will fucking kill me.
Like, let's go get some dragon training, and then the dragon kills both of them, and then they have to make then we have to make new characters, and then you guys have to wait another 15 years for the avatar, and it's fine. But wait, I thought
Lovely.
future Nuwan came back in time and did the thing. We don't know if that was Nuwan's spirit or not. We don't fucking know. She could be dead.
For all we know, it's fucking Akira who came out fifth future and did that.
Yeah, we don't fucking know.
Akira, why did you do that?
But
I don't know.
I feel like with that, we're going to end things off there.
Typical.
And next time, we'll be getting into the rest of the day, finding out some stuff about some dragon stuff, potentially asking Lord Gian if he has anything else for us to do after telling him about freaking the ring stuff, and if we decide to. And Nuan just being all like going off by herself, you know, going around town, being like, "Hey, what's up, bitches? I'm the Avatar. That's definitely not gonna be bad." I'm playing.
What's up, fuckers?
What's up, fuckers?
Where did that come from?
Bridge between two worlds right here.
Oh, bitches!
Hold
No,
on,
there's
bitches.
There's that, and I know where that came from, but I visually and distinctly remember like
Check
a
out
fucking
these rings!
7-year-old, like a 7-year-old just saying, "What's up, fuckers?" And I think it might be from a fucking Vine or something.
Oh, definitely. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely a Vine, I think.
Wow. I thought you might have known. Like you realized. where
I
it's from.
love now that we are now nearing the end, that now is the time these fuckers over here are sleeping and like at a position now when I can pick them up and like love on
Aw.
them. They've decided now is the time they're going to be like that.
Sleepy. They tired themselves out from whining all
They
day.
tired themselves out screaming. They screamed themselves to sleep. Tired little
Ah.
buggers.
I want to give them chin scratches.
They just wanted to be a part of the RP. This was it. That's all.
Doogie the pupper.
Eat a baby.
Yo, if you look closely, they're shaped like a heart.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, look at that.
Look at them, they're shaped like a little heart.
Up,
Up,
now
up, they're waking up. Up, no, never mind.
Now they're shaped like a broken heart.
Now they're shaped like two dogs lying down.
I don't. think
Now
I
they're
see
shaped
that.
like two dogs spooning each other.
Now
That
they're,
looks like
shaped,
lungs.
now they're shaped like strudel.
I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I see Thomas the Tank Engine and Sir Topham Hatt doing like a fucking wheelbarrow. It's kind of weird.
What the fuck are you looking at?
This isn't a Rorschach painting, Tristan. It's two dogs.
You know, it could be a Rorschach painting if we're all just
Honestly, could be a Rorschach painting. What do you see in the dogs? Yes.
I see my future
Oh,
with those
fuck.
dogs. I want to pet.
Bluey's gonna steal your dogs.
You want to steal my dogs, Nightshade? Is that what's gonna happen here?
I might.
No. I mean, honestly, probably. I mean, go ahead. They're technically not mine, and they're gonna get freaking given away to other people at some point anyway. You know, and that's gonna be terrible because I've named them. You see. But you know, whatever.
You probably shouldn't have named them.
Well, I wasn't gonna
That's your own
spend 5 to
mistake.
6 weeks fucking saying, "Hey, you," over at the dogs.
dude, I'd call them Dog 1 and Dog 2. I fucking call my I call my dog Scarlet Dog.
Well, I
don't fucking give.
I was
animals real
I went
names,
onto a
just call them their
stream.
names.
I went onto a stream and I'm like, this one is now Daisy. I don't have a name for the other one, and then chat's like, that's Dante, and I'm like, okay, it's Daisy and Dante.
It's Daisy and Ivern.
I don't know. I think Abel would like a playmate.
Hell yeah.
You know what,
She's
you
just sitting there
drive to-
twitching. Look at her.
I want to make a seizure joke, but that's because seizures are actually funny to me after all the fucking years of epilepsy I've seen.
Aww.
They're running at something. No.
He's like, calm down, bitch.
He's like, time to
Fucking stop.
suffocate. Long live the king.
Oh, now they're kind of a heart again.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lit.
With all that
Well,
being said,
not
my
the-
dudes, I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We enjoyed ourselves. Any question, comments, comments below. Looking at different songs. We can throw you guys over at Annie Is Not Okay. Because
Why is Annie never okay?
Why is the Annie never okay?
Who hurt them?
They're apparently doing some
wrong with
art
you?
stuff, so we can send
No.
people over there. Slash raid. Boom. Head over there, my dudes. See what they're all about doing. For some reason it didn't go. Follower only. You know what? Fucking Annie. Fucking fine. Be that way. I didn't want to raid you
Fuck
anyway.
you, Annie.
That's weird. I guess like she changed her settings recently. Oh well.
I don't know why you're not okay, but I know why we're